Moon gang, what is going on, you animals? You space apes, you intergalactic animals, what is going on? It's gonna be a good day. We're gonna be talking about the stock market. We're gonna be talking about AMC. We're gonna be talking about GME. We're gonna be talking about Tesla. We're going to be talking about some of my own emotional and physical problems in the downtimes to pass some of the time. It's going to be a good day. What is going on, everyone? Good morning, good morning, good morning. You got to have a smile on your face. You know why? Because it's another beautiful day. To put it out there, of course, we're going to be talking about this OTC non-ATS data thing. Just to forewarn you, I've been up since about 3:30 this morning trying to figure out this entire situation, and I very much feel like it's a tip of the iceberg thing. So I can't tell you that I'm going to definitively speak right on this. I don't want to speak on it too much until I have more of my facts straight, but I'll let you know what at least I am aware of to this point. I don't think it's as straightforward as it seems right now. I think it's going to be a very complex subject, and I just don't want to steer everyone wrong. I know I have, at least within this world, this small, very niche world, I have a decent sized platform, so I very, very much want to at least share and spread accurate information. So I'm going to talk about it, at least to what I know, but I'm going to try to get on people who are far more qualified than myself to like share all this information. So we're going to be talking about that. Let me switch over to this. We'll be, of course, talking about AMC, GME, all that good stuff. We need to talk about the market. It's looking a bit sick in general. We're going to be talking about crypto. Crypto's been selling off a bit. It's going to be interesting to see how all of today plays out. All right, where are we? Actually, let's just hop right into GameStop AMC. I think that's the best. Like, I know so many of us are joining in to really get this one ironed out. Hang on 1 second. All right. Okay, so AMC trading just below $9 this morning, $8.91, $8.92. Hang on 1 second. I just wanted to bring this up. Boop, boop, boop. So many things going on. Sorry, I'm very, very scatterbrained today just because, oh, I don't need another Robinhood window. Okay, anyway, no, not that. Wanted to talk about this. Okay, we are good. We are good. We are good. All right, where are we? Okay, so right now, Gopro puts. We got those. S&P 500 looking a bit sick. We have AMC trading at 892, GameStop 122. GoPro selling off. Here's those GoPro, but hang on. More importantly for today, let's start this off with the market. Then we'll go into GameStop, AMC. Here we are. Okay. This is what I wanted to bring your attention to just for the overall market. I think today's going to be a bit of a weird day. So we had this blue trend line that connected the bottom of March 2020 and then late October. This is that blue trend line. We broke it once on March 4th, start of March. Then we got right back into it. More importantly, we have right here. This is very, very important. So many people watching the overall market have the 50-day moving average. Right now, the market's gearing up to open up at 386. This 50-day simple moving average is, where is this? Roughly right now, 386 is about where we are. So I'm going to be watching that as major support. We also have support a little bit. So basically 385 to 386, looking for that bounce today in the S&P 500. This will have an impact on your Apple, Microsoft, Tesla, like all these classic stocks that we talk about beyond AMC and GME, Palantir, NVIDIA, all those good guys We're looking for this bounce there. If it somehow falls through, it could risk dragging some of the market with it. Um, what's wrong? But no, I sold puts. GoPro puts. I have GoPro puts that I bought. I sold GME puts. That was a stream thing to talk about getting the premium. You can sell puts and you could sell calls. I've been selling GME puts, hoping that it doesn't go below that and you collect that premium. QQQ. I dreamt Matt last night. I dreamt Matt was conversation about the dark pools, and I wake up the caption. Yeah, okay. This is so Q's, and hang on, this is important because this is a tech stock thing. And also just so everyone knows, here are my GME calls. Anywho. So anyway, QQQ selling off. This is going to be hurting the tech stock. It got pretty much a double rejection at that 50 simple moving line. So that's what's going on overall with the indices today. It's just it's a bit weird, a bit heavy, bearish. But let's really, before the market gets going, okay, AMC is still getting hit a bit. I still have all my AMC calls, shares, GME calls, GME shares, all of those. Obviously, you guys are on this stream. I show you all of my portfolio. Right now, GME is at 123, AMC 885, and the hot topic is right here. So this is what I know so far. I know we've been talking about dark pools, and there's a good chance that if this, what is going on? What do you think about you? Okay, I think there's confusion. You can sell puts. Anyway, so dark pools, if you're just being brought into this world, there's a good chance, like as of yesterday, as of last night, there was things going on YouTube, on Twitter about what are these dark pools, and the symbol right here, AMC, you can, if you want this website, I guess I could post it, but basically how you find it is you come over to here, OTC, non-ATS issue data, you search AMC, you come over here, and you could get the info. So this is on, I'll post this actually. Here, I'll post it right in the description of the video. And here is what I know about it thus far. So anyway, all right, I just updated the video. All right, we're good. So that's in here now if you want to check out this website. But anyway, here's what people have been talking about of OTC, dark data, all this stuff. Here's what I know thus far. So for dark pools, it's basically outside of the exchange. So you're going to have these big guys, whether it's like Citadel, Credit Suisse, Fidelity, BlackRock, all these guys, when they're making big trades for pensions, whatever, just massive block trades, you can't just, when we take a look at the level 2 here, you can't just hit it with like a million buy. Like, I mean, before we saw walls, buying walls, selling walls on AMC, and they go to like 50, 20,000. So when you have a big pension that wants to get involved, say with AMC, you can't just drop that on the market. It would, like, obviously it would just run through all the sellers and cause a weird spike. So a lot of the times they end up using dark pools, and a dark pool is just basically another exchange in between institutions of like this pension buying, this pension selling, things like that. So it's a dark pool, more so they get its name because like we don't know how well regulated it really is. So that's where it gets its name, because it's not that obvious, it's not transparent really, and they try to get it with some of the FINRA SEC reporting, but as you can see, this data is actually already theoretically old. It's from January. You can trade last updated January, February, March 1st, so it's kind of already old data, and then even the data we get isn't the most like obvious of is exactly what's going on. So that's what the dark pool is. Basically, it just helps facilitate massive block trades. Then right here, I'm a little bit confused about this. So we know that Citadel has traded 3.6 million trades, representing 1 billion shares. And in total on this OTC non-ATS data, we have about 2 billion trades going through shares. So that's not total shares. I believe this is the total shares traded. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong on that. But where I'm getting confused about is this is the data that's being cited a lot. And right here we have OTC, which stands for over the counter, non-ATS. This is the part where I'm like initially just getting confused because non-ATS stands for non-alternative trading system. And I believe the way they're using alternative trading system is essentially calling it a dark pool. So basically non-dark pool. So in my own brain, and I'm just a smooth brain ape and I'm definitely missing things. I'm just a little bit confused about why we went from dark pool stuff to potentially non-dark pool. I'm confused about that. And before I get too into it, that's just like I've been researching it, trying to figure it out, and I don't feel too comfortable really just saying that, hey, look, we have some massive short going on in Citadel. It very well could be true. It might not be true. And I'm just not trying to permeate potentially false information where I can't speak to like the hardcore facts about it. So I'm hoping I did tweet out the guy who kind of like brought this to light, Joshua Jameis. I messaged him, asked him if he would come on the show today. I hope he gets back to us just to see if we could explain it to like the best of the ability. Like I just want someone else to explain it. Because I just have questions myself. What's going on with non-ATS? Does it mean the total shares, just the share volume? I have a lot of questions, and I'm just trying to push it off to a person who can maybe answer these questions. I also reached out to a handful of other people, so hopefully at some point in today's show, we bring someone on to try to get that. It's very, very confusing, and I'm not going to tell anyone like this is definitively happening, not happening, because in all honesty, I don't know at this moment. That's why I'm going to try to bring someone on. Actually, hang on. Hang on. He actually just messaged me. I can for sure cover some time. I'm working today, but I have a 30-minute window this morning. Hop on via audio if that's cool. Yes. Okay, yeah, I'm just getting a time figured out with him just so we can ask questions. We'll keep this going. All right, what is this? Info together, dark tools, systematic trading, have some regulations. There are two kinds of dark pools: alternative trading system, which have some regulation, and non-ATS, over-the-counter direct, which has little to no regulation. All right, that's a good point. GoPro puts going to make some money this morning. Yes, they are. GoPro is definitely getting hit. Awesome. AMC is not on the list anymore. I don't know what list. Hang on. All right, it is 9:13. I'm just trying to see what time I could get Josh to come on just so we can ask questions. So if there's like main questions that you guys specifically want to ask him, just talking about this this OTC thing. I know a little bit. I just looked it up. I'm getting confused about the ATS, non-ATS. According to Discord, thank you once again for clarifying that. It sounds like non-ATS has like almost no regulation, but I'm just like, there's no way there's 2 billion shares out there. I mean, we're talking about a company that like we think has a market cap of roughly 450 million. So to increase that by a factor of 5, I think that this has to just be traded. And remember, whenever you're talking about trading, you're talking about like for every buyer, there has to be a seller. It's not like they're selling 2 billion shares, because if they did sell 2 billion, that means someone had to buy 2 billion. There's for every seller, there has to be a buyer. So I just want to get that out there. All right. My main thesis, some people are asking about what's going on with the overall market today. I think we're in for potentially red day. I'm hoping we get a bounce pretty soon to bring the rest of the market up with it. I have a feeling that if you have puts, they're going to be paying money. Yeah, the S&P 500 is dipping right now, 385. All right. Elon must watch your stream. Check your Twitter DM. All right. I'll be checking that. Hang on. I'm just trying to figure out to get Joshua on. Joshua has a decent amount of information kind of explaining this. If everyone wants to check out his Twitter, the OTC, all this good stuff. So hopefully we could get some answers for that. I definitely know I have a whole host of my own questions. That's for sure. All right, let's go to these questions really quick. Oh, wow. Already. What's your opinion about Trey's vid on the dark pool thing? Really no opinion. I think we just need more information right now. I'm a bit confused myself. What is this? Your shirt is nicely ironed. Don't read out loud. Trying to get you Colt today or... All right, thank you. Hearing Russian voices in my head whispering kickers. Good morning. Good morning, Matt. Morning, Moon Gang. Ready for your tendies. Where's the tendy emoji? Be positive, be fun, be kind. BNGO, can you explain the drop due to the offering? Must have just come in at a lower value than expected, Justin. They're trying to distract you. Your comments are full of hedge fund spam similar to Reddit posts. Don't let them get to you, brother. Apes together. New enough to trading, looking to get my first option trade today. Any cheap options plays you recommend? Aaron, I would say let's wait for some of the market to play out is probably a solid opportunity. Red pre-market expectations with today. Yeah, I think there's going to be some blood in the water today. VIAC puts are going to rocket first thing. What is VIAC at? Viacom, we made a nice... Is it down? Wow, it's down even more. Congrats if you held Viacom. Elon must watch a stream. Check your Twitter. All right, we'll do that. Do you think Tesla is going to break down even more or start pushing back to that 620 support? How's Tesla doing? I wish I carried those puts, right? There's strong support at 600. So let's see what happens at 600 on Tesla. Here are some visualizations of the data Josh found. All right, thank you, Tony. Let's check that out. That website isn't loading for me, Tony, for whatever reason. C. Hames, thank you for becoming an astronaut. Hey, my question is, how can it be done? Can we win? Hodl. Hodl, hodl, hodl. I mean, we're definitely in an interesting story, an interesting saga. We'll see how this all plays out. I did, fun fact, I did update Weeble. I just didn't get really used to that platform this morning. I downloaded the newest version. This is version 3. There's version 4 out there. So we'll probably be running with that next week. So if my screen looks a little bit different than yours, it's just because I'm probably on the version before yours, and I'll get used to it hopefully soon. GME trading at 121, AMC 886, GoPro 1088. I'll probably be taking profits on GoPro. I have the 1050 puts. I bought those yesterday, expiration 49. Actually, what does the GoPro chart look like? All right. Can you go over SPY resistance support? If it breaks, when should we worry? Yeah, for SPY, I think it's cause for concern below 385. Actually, very close. If we break below this, I mean, to be fair, the last time we broke below it, it got right back above it. So that could happen again. But I think people are going to start to get antsy, really below 385 on the S&P 500. All right, all right. Oh, speaking of, we have an upcoming support at $100. That's where I'm thinking actually about buying more on GameStop if we hit it. Of course, I hope we don't hit it. But just in terms of technical support, unfortunately, like from a technical perspective, it looks like there's, unless we bounce off of this 50 simple moving average, it looks like there's a pretty real chance we're coming down to 100. Hopefully, we get a nice dip right off of that. It's a nice technical level, nice psychological level. It's 920 right now. If we could get that bounce. So let's see how that goes. 120. And then what was the other one? AMC. Let's do those technicals. Looks like there is some support. Oh, actually, we've battled at 840. If you remember, about 3 weeks ago, there was a huge battle at 840. So I'm hoping that act as support now. So we're looking for a bounce right off of 840. It's at 890. Of course, with AMC and GME, it's way better if we just don't hit it. I'm just trying to lay out the next reasonable support. People out there saying, hey, if you're trying to buy a dip, I'm just laying out the technical levels that I would personally consider it. Quack, quack, quack. Do you think Neo will rebound or keep dipping? Right now, it looks like it's going to keep dipping. Let me get rid of this for a second. $31. I mean, at this point, it's trading at 35. I would just watch this low at this point. Is Palantir. It might be a day to get rid of calls. Wow, Palantir's getting hit. That's not good. It's just we're in a little bearish wave. It's all right. There's no reason to fearmonger and call for a complete like blow up of our stock market system. When you go up a lot, it's okay to take breathers. How's Apple doing? Apple coming down 118. How about reacting to Trey's latest video? I just need more information. I don't feel comfortable speaking that, I guess, authoritatively on it because I think there's a lot more questions than there are answers at this point. Um, Can VIC keep dropping? Yeah. I mean, VIC, I wish I obviously held those puts. At this point, it's at 66. It's maybe target 60. I would, or sorry, 61. This low, this high at this point. But if it retakes 68, you might want to just take your profits. What else are people? What if my put strike gets past 11 strike price on Gopro? It's just max. That means you're in more money. That like you want to go further in the money. The most ideal way for you to make money, whether you're playing a call or a put, is for it to go from in the like if you bought something out of the money, you want it to go from out of the money into the money very rapidly. APOP may move pretty well due to merger catalyst news. It's at 186 at 614 from pre-market. What? APOP? Oh wait, did I read? I'm seeing 584. So it's still APOP. Please, if you're in this, awesome, ride it. Don't chase it out of the gate. These like biotech mergers, they can be very weird. Do not chase APOP out of the gate. Just let's see how that can, I don't know, give it time to build. All right, what else do we have? We have about 5 minutes until the market opens. Went on with you on the 416 TPGY puts. What a pick. Already paid for Tiblio sub. When would you sell it? Okay, this was the other one, TPGY. I'm looking for basically 15. I would like to take profits. So we'll see if that hits today. Yeah, around 15 is my first target on TPGY. How's TCAT doing? 32, kind of selling off. TCAT might be donezo. How's DLPN, all of these NFT plays also coming down. JFin down a little. JFin's actually down the least. HOFV also down. So that quick little like NFT craze, it might be over. I don't know. Let's see how they run today. All right, casting coach, thank you. How do I calculate exit limit for options? I wanted my options contracts to close at 12 on AMC. How would I know where to set the limit? I wanted my options contract to close at $12. Well, you can set a limit sale just the way you can with like a normal stock. You like if you bought the premium at 1 and you want to sell it at 2, you could set a limit sale at 2. Rocket fuel, let's get ready. Yo, Matt, APHA looking spicy with eventual Tilray merger. I agree. I'm bullish in the long term on the cannabis, the marinara sector. Yeah, where we at? The new trades off the grid, aka short laddering, could happen OTC side. Check out CIDM. Vizio IPO release today. We need a Morgan. He's right, you know. Meme React Gopro. Hang on, let me go through all of these. Vizio IPO release today. Usually IPOs are met with like a lot of excitement. So I wouldn't be surprised if it like goes up today. The overall market might be ending up dragging it down. But just so you know, I don't really normally trade IPOs for the first couple weeks. I like to let the chart develop a bit, but that's what I don't know. IPOs, a lot of excitement. Usually they go up on the excitement, then they come down a week or two later. I think that's personally a good time to get in. That's kind of how I handle it. All right, let's see how this all goes. All right. Hang on. All right, trying to get 10 Eastern call with Josh to talk a little bit about this OTC stuff, which would be perfect. Perfect, honestly. Half hour into the market, we could see how it's playing out, and then we could get some questions. So if you have any questions about this whole like AMC thing, feel free to ask, obviously. Hey Matt, thanks again yesterday explaining credit spreads. Now, how do you sell credit spreads to get your maximum return and your collateral back? Anthony, most of the time you just let it go to expiration. Good morning. What do you think if I buy a call for AMC, break even 991, expiration 9 1st? Do you think there'll be money then possible? It's definitely possible, but these things are moving wild right now. So in terms of direction, I think every day is like a completely new crazy day. All right, the market is about to open. It's 9:29, folks. Get ready. Get ready for the bell. The casino is almost open. Get ready, get ready, get ready. Looks like we have 30 seconds till the market gets going. Hang on, let me get ready. Trying to get this call figured out. All right. 10 seconds, folks, till the casino. GME call or put today. I mean, it depends on what you're trying to do, or also buy. So what you could do is buy GME puts if you think it's going down, take that money and then transfer it into GME shares. or you could sell GME puts, or you could sell GME calls. Like, you could do either way. But ding, 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 casino open. Actually, surprisingly, GME ripping out of the gate. All right, GME coming out of the gate, 128. AMC, where are we at? 9. Actually, really, really quick. So I have some SPY puts. No, they're not up as much as I thought they would be. All right, Gopro hanging out at 10. What's Tesla doing? All right, AMC. Whoa, 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 whoa. All the way up to 950. Nice. Okay. Some strength. All right, GME strength, AMC strength. AMC hit 962, still looks strong. GME hit 130. Where are we at? Come on. GME, come on, come on, come on. SPY bouncing off of that level we were talking about, the mid 385s. Tesla looking strong up to 622. AMC actually might be gunning for 10 right about now. Hang on. All right. Market bouncing. Interesting opening so far. Is any other like crazy movers? Okay. Does look like we're going to be able to get in about 25 minutes. We'll get Josh on. All right, let's see how this goes. Tesla actually coming back down a little bit. Not the best sign for Tesla. Do I even have day trades left? Uh-oh, things are coming back down. How's this going? Day trades. GME coming back down 124. AMC 930. Things were looking. Hang on, the market's getting hit. How's Gopro looking? Gpro, okay, that went the other way that I wanted it to. Gpro, TG, what is this one? TPGY? Another Tiblio. Okay, TPGY is coming down. I have 3 of these. 2, close order, close 1, 3. Let's see if that gets filled. Oh, let's see what's going on. A GME coming down a bit. We're gonna try to figure out this OTC thing for sure. I think it's definitely a worthwhile conversation. Let's check in on everything. All right, let's check in on the Robinhood account. All right, Robinhood account basically break even. I still have this credit spread. I think this is what people were just talking about GME puts. This is a credit spread. I sold the 100 and I bought the 97. This is a bet that GME will stay above $100 by this Friday, just so everyone knows. I think you can sell puts, which means you still want it to go up. So if you sell the 100 and you buy the 97, you're betting that GME stays above $100. I was trying to explain credit spreads, and I was just using this as an example because I think there's a solid shot that GameStop stays above $100 by Friday. So that's what a credit spread is. You have to have 2 different options. You sell this one, you buy it, and it was more of like a Tiblio thing, trying to just explain Tiblio. But I think there's some confusion going on of what a credit spread is. But anyway, it's a bullish bet. When you have a credit spread put, when you're selling the first one, buying the second one, that's a bullish bet on it going up. Anyway, GoPro, these are the same as they were yesterday. Let me know if there's any questions or confusion about that credit spread. I'll try to explain it better. But basically, it's more like that Tiblet. Whoa, look at this. Nice right in the market. Looked a bit weak, coming right back. When you're doing a credit spread, you sell the first number. When you sell the first number in an option, if you're ever selling an option, if you sell a call, the way you profit is by staying below it. If you sell a put, the way you profit is by the number staying above it. So basically, if you're selling a put, it's not like really that leverage of a bet. You just want it to stay above it. So I'm betting that GameStop stays above $100. Let me know if I confuse people more than I helped. What's a credit spread? A credit spread is when you sell a call or a put and then you buy one farther out. So what I did was I sold the GME put at 100 and then I bought one at 97. So the way I make my most money is if it expires, like if when the market closes tomorrow on the 26th, if GME is above $100, it's a winning bet. That's what a credit spread is. You could also do it with calls, and then you're betting that the number stays below if you're doing a call. So credit spread for puts, you want it to go up. Credit spread for calls, you want it to go down. And stay below a value, stay above a value. I'll explain it more in like when in midday trading when things get a bit more quiet. But it's a credit spread bet, and it's a very small one. Matt, can you do options trades on Tesla to distract me? All right, hang on. Let me make sure. Okay. GoPro. I'm looking for GoPro to actually break down. Tesla, or not Tesla, the overall market had a nice bounce. GameStop coming back down, actually dangerously close to my level. Like I said, I wanted to stay above 100. AMC hit 974, got hit. It's down to 925, but it looks like it's trying to bounce back right now. HPR just opened back up. How's HPR looking? Why is it? It opened up a lot lower, so that's kind of crazy. How's Viacom doing for everyone in those Viacom? Viacom, I mean, it's still very low. Like, so it's trending up, but it's still gap down. Viacom getting its teeth kicked in. Do we have other big? How's Palantir looking? I need to get out of my Palantir calls. I am getting. I want to get out of my Palantir calls. Everyone is saying AMC level 2. Of course, of course. Here we go. There's your level 2. Sorry about that. Your shirt is looking very crispy. That's fine. So I ironed the duck shirt. I didn't iron the sweatshirt. I'm not that crazy of an ironer. But I did iron and wash the duck shirt for you. You guys can't smell it, but it smells, I don't know, like whatever that soap is, like a clean forest or something. I don't know how they market that stuff. I use Tide. I should get that Tide sponsorship. Do you need to wash your duck shirts? I trust Tide. All right, Palantir coming back a bit. Let's watch Tesla. Ooh, I still wanted to see if I had day trades available. Yes. Okay, Josh will be on in about 18 minutes. AMC coming back. Are you ironing your hair too? Every morning. Didn't they used to do that way back when? You could just iron all your hair. So I had money stolen with this HPR. What's going on with that, Charlie? Why was it halted and then it dropped? VIAC still diving, trying to cover, but still on the day. Still, let's check out VIAC. I mean, 68. That's when I was kind of saying, like, if it retook it, if it makes a new high, I would get out. But you're looking for another breakdown of 68. 68 is a pretty important price level V. Charlie, I'm curious what's going on with HPR. Do you have that news? Where's that gap fill for GoPro? Do you still have your puts? I still have my GoPro puts, betting on that going down. And the gap fill for GoPro, yes, SABR. Who's in these puts? Let me know in a comment. But GoPro, it actually had a gap fill right out of this morning. I should have taken some profits. Shoot. I was too slow, too frantic this morning, 1075. So it did officially hit that gap fill. That's exactly where I wanted profits. Missed it. Okay, VIAC is coming back down. So if you're in that, let it play out. I'm thinking this pop in the S&P 500 might be a fake out. So if you have puts, the way, I mean, I have puts right now on, like I said, GoPro, TP, GY, whatever those are. I'm holding out for a little bit more just to see what happens with the S&P 500. AMC, a beautiful recovery. Look at this. Wow. Let's go. All right, let me GME coming back. Nice. Remember, I wanted above 100. That's how I make a little extra money this week. SEC closed door meeting today. That seems crazy. Even though SABR is going in my favor, it's just like the least volatile option. I'm up $12. What's going on with TCAT? Someone's talking about TCAT. TCAT, all right. If it can get above 39, TCAT has resistance at 39. I'm in at 56, so I'm super far underwater. I was definitely chasing, but we'll see how that goes. All right, let me go through some of these super chats. Then in 15 minutes, we're going to be talking about the dark pool stuff with Josh, who on Twitter was kind of like breaking it all. We're going to have some good questions for him. I think he's only available for like 30 minutes, so we're going to have to make it kind of efficient, to say the least. Okay. When would you... Okay, casting coach for TPGY. I'm looking for the... Wherever... I don't know. Go back to it really quick. TPGY, if you're in on those puts, I'm looking to take profits at $15. Whatever the option's valued at when the stock goes down to 15. TCAT looking very, very strong. Super weird industry. NFTs are just running an insane amount. Why isn't GoPro showing up here? All right, that's a bit weird. TCAT still running. AMC turning back around. Wow, what a weird opening, and things are turning around super strong. All right, I might want to take these profits soon on the S&P 500 puts. All right, I'm going to watch these. Hey, Matt, thanks again. Yeah, all right. Good morning, Matt. What do you think if I buy call AMC 991 April 1st? Definitely possible. GME call or put today. As of now, it does seem like the bulls have a little bit more power. Good morning, bro. Can you look at NAKT and tell us what you think might be happening and when? I'm not the biggest fan of NAKT. It looks weak. It looks like it's breaking down. If I had to trade it, I would honestly short it. I just don't like it. Quick question. Why would a stock drop 50% when volume has more than the market cap and mostly green? So these get their coloring just on the bar. So if the close is higher than the open, that's how they're colored green. If the close is lower than the open, that's how they're colored red. And remember, high volume doesn't mean bullish. Sometimes it can mean very, very bearish. It just means more shares are being traded. Here, I'm gonna have to start writing these down. All right, 950 AVIFY. We got that. Morning man, Tiblio yesterday gave Spark LOV as a pick. Was looking good last night. Couldn't find much. Mind taking a look? Yes, LOV. All right, that is on the list. Thank you, RN. Ricky Bobby, you're in here all the time. HPR, why was it halted? Still halted. I think it's a news thing, but I believe it's unhalted now. Denise. Analyze Riot. All right, Riot, Bitcoin play, probably getting hit right now because Bitcoin dropped to like 50K-ish. Hey, Matt, anything I can make some fast cash on in now? Fast cash? I'm still thinking that these puts on the S&P 500 might print big today if this can't recover. If the S&P 500 breaks below 385.74, I think we might be heading down today. PLTR has a demo day April 14th, could be bullish. Yeah, hopefully they so the last time they had a demo day, it was a little bit too like tech heavy. I think it was very impressive, but it didn't really resonate with many people. So hopefully they have something that's a little bit more digestible for the public. Michael, I've enjoyed you every day watching, but have to say goodbye. SOS and Riot calls down me 87%. I wish you luck and many attendees for the Moon Gig. Michael, you can't leave us like that. You got to come back, fight fight for another day, man. You're in here day in, day out. If you actually like legitimately want to talk about it, reach out to me on Twitter or something. I would love to talk to you, but I love your positivity. I want you to stay around. Hey Matt, when you looked at meme stocks, Nokia, blah, 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 any thoughts on why, but then disappear? Firewalls. All right, hang on. Hey Matt, when you look at meme stocks, Nokia, BB, SNDL, and the sell and buy walls are wild. So usually when they have a buy wall, walls actually like make stuff more difficult to move. Like walls stop the movement. So the more and more walls you see, it might actually be harder to get it to move. Market S&P 500 turning right now. This might not be good, team. I'm loaded up on puts, so hopefully that helps with other aspects of my life. How's Tesla looking? All right, hang on. But the amount of volume and trades on different ATS in hang on. We're getting to the bottom of some of this dark pool stuff. Tesla coming back down off of 630. All right, we gotta see how many day trades I have left. Day trades 0. So if I place a trade now, I have to commit to it unless I do it. Let's see how this goes. Probably not well. Robinhood's super slow today. Let me know if anyone else is having those issues. Come on. Go. I don't know what's going on with this. Crazy slow. But let's get back to the action. All right. All right, let me get this Zoom link over. Lots of brokers run their own UPS charges. All right. Going back to this, playing with that toxic X Tesla again. Are we going to be better about it this time by setting profit targets pretty early? Okay, let me get this Zoom thing figured out. Woo-hoo. All right. Let me get this. New meeting with your audio. Microphone. My microphone. Speaker. Is this working? Nope. Not. All right. Enable wait room. No. All right, let's invite some guests. Invite. All right, let me get this sent over without doxing myself with everyone else's information. Here we go. For sure, send the Zoom link. Thanks for the reference. If you don't pull it up, may not be able to get all of them. Okay. All right, let's get some of these. All right, this is who we're going to bring on the line in about 5 minutes. Just kind of talking about this dark pool OTC stuff. Seems to be pretty knowledgeable on it, so I hope that'll give us like a good basis of what's going on. But he also just sent me some links that we need to talk about. No. Hang on. There's one. Here's the other one. There's the second one. And then finally, here we go. Sorry, I know this is a little mismatch, but I just think this is such important info that like we all need to get on the same page with and try to spread like accurate information to what's going on. Here we are. All right. Good. All right, I am good, I believe, on my end. I'm gonna. Oh. Hey, Josh, can you hear me? Yeah, I can. Hang on, I'm just getting your audio turned up so everyone else can hear you. Just to preface this, hey, everyone on the line, we have do you like Josh or Joshua?
Man, honestly, it doesn't matter. Whatever you want to call me.
All right, we have Josh. This is his Twitter account. Throw him a follow. He's kind of the guy that seems to be breaking this information about dark pools, ATS, specifically related to AMC. And I was just telling chat, to be completely honest, I was trying to study it, figure out what's going on, and I'm pretty confused about this situation. I was like looking at some of this, and I get that it's a little bit old data, but more of like I think we're trying to look at the trends and really what's going on. So just if you want to like preface this of just like high level view, if you had to explain this to like a smooth brain space ape, how would you start us off?
Yeah, so like the biggest thing is understanding what OTC trading is. So OTC trading or over the counter trading is, I think, where the biggest confusion's coming in at is that OTC trading is the same thing as dark pool trading. So over the exchange trading is meant for smaller companies that do not meet the requirements to be listed on an actual exchange like the New York Stock Exchange. So these are going to be smaller companies. And we're talking about like, penny stocks and, companies that you probably would never even heard of if you were not trading off the exchange. And so that is what OTC trading is. It's off the exchange trading. It's specifically meant for smaller companies that don't meet the requirements to be listed on an exchange to be able to trade their shares and allow other people to invest in their company. Now, the thing with this is that it is I say very little regulated. That I could probably say it's not regulated at all. And I think that larger companies, and this is nothing new, like this has been going on for a while. I think that just because no one's been talking about it, and it may have been talked about in previous years, and it's now just being brought back up. But I think that larger companies that are listed on exchanges notice this. And there's nothing in the laws, there's nothing that the SEC or the DTCC or any of these umbrellas of so-called regulation that says that if you're listed on an exchange that you cannot trade off the exchange or do OTC trading. And so that's what we're seeing now is we're seeing, and the biggest thing that I've been trying to get out there is that we have these companies that are, or these, tickers that are listed on a stock exchange and they're being shorted off the exchange, by these hedge funds. Now, OTC trading, understanding that it's really just off the exchange trading can happen in dark pools or it can happen publicly, like in front of our face. And so I think that's where the biggest confusion is that people are assuming that the two are the exact same thing when they're not, because OTC trading can happen in both spaces. And so, with that being said, it's tough to really follow dark pool trading, and that is that's purposeful, that is for a reason. They created dark pool trading, the so-called to buy big blocks and make these big trades, and it's really just to not have to be held accountable or to have no transparency. And so the biggest problem with that is there's no paper trail with dark pool trading. Like you can't follow any of these trades that are happening on the dark pool. Now, if you go back to the other side of OTC trading and the things that we can see publicly, Matt, I sent you a couple links. If you want to pull up that first link to Reddit, the Reddit post that I made yesterday, and we don't have to go through this because I think some people have already read through it. There have been some other YouTubers that have, kind of went through it, at least from my understanding. And if no one really gets what's going on here, we can go through it. But what I really want to do is scroll down. If you scroll down past where I posted it's like a little screenshot picture where it says total shorted, total short not exempt, and total short exempt. If you scroll below that, it'll say here's the data from 323. So here are the main things that I'm looking at. And we can explore some other things, but I'm limited time, so I want to get to what are really important. So if you look at where it says here's the data from 323, if you look off the exchange short volume, and you see under that it says short exempt 900K, and then under that short volume 10 million. You go below that, it says on the exchange short volume, and then under that it says short exempt 200K, below that 4 million. The biggest thing that I want to point out here, and that I really think that there's something here, and this is where I've been spending the majority of my time to get into the bottom of this, is if you see the volume on the short off the exchange is higher than the short on the exchange. And so my biggest question is, why are they shorting AMC more off the exchange and doing OTC trading than they are on the exchange? And the craziest thing is as I looked at that, I'm looking at one date. And so I'm looking at these dates and I'm like, okay, maybe that's just 323. And the way they have the data set up is they have these large files that you can view it monthly, or you could view it on a daily basis. And so what I did was I first broke it down and I went to the daily volume. And if you scroll down a little bit more in the second paragraph below that, there is a link to FINRA.org if you want to click on that.
Okay, got it.
So these are like this is public knowledge. Anyone can view this, and most finance websites report at least a portion of this data. But when you go through these things, and we don't have to do it now. If you want to do it, Matt, that's fine. But if you go through these, every single data point, the short volume is higher off the exchange than it is on the exchange. And I think this is where it is. And I hate to speculate, and I try to typically err on the side of modest and on the side of modest and not exaggeration. But like my only theory and the only thing that I can think of, and I'm sure it may be more to it than that maybe this is where the synthetic shares are coming from, because there's no regulation on off exchanges trading. There's not an exchange to regulate those trades. It's literally two parties trading back and forth. And I think that's where we're seeing the synthetic shares being used. And I think that is where the majority of what we're seeing on a day-to-day basis of this price being driven down is coming from. Now, with that said, I posted the link yesterday, and we don't have to go to that. If you want to click on that FINRA link to the dark pool, the biggest issue, and the reason that I posted a link, and I kind of put like a disclaimer as far as that link is concerned when I posted, is that like I don't think anyone knows exactly what's going on here when it comes to dark pool data and what we're seeing when it comes to these trades happening on the dark pool. And that's specific because there is no paper trail. So if you click on the FINRA link that I sent you, it explains, this is the page that gets you to the page that I posted yesterday. So if you click on it, and I'm not watching the live stream, so I don't know if you've got it pulled up right now.
Yep, I do.
Okay, like at the top, it says, FINRA makes dark pool data available, free to investing public. Because, prior to this article being published, and you can look at the top, it says June 2nd, 2014. there was it's almost reminiscent of what's going on right now. You have these group of people, and it happened prior to the financial crisis in 2008, of like people like, hey, we want transparency, like we want to know what's going on. And so at this point they had to do something. So they published this article that, all right, cool, we're gonna make this public. But if you click on, in that first paragraph, you can see it, it's got a link, it says FINRA's website.
Mm-hmm.
Click on FINRA's website, and you have to hit agree. And if you've already hit agree, to the terms and conditions, it'll send you to the, the OTC transparency data. The biggest problem with the data that's here, like there's no transparency to it. You just see a number. So even whenever you look at AMC under the OTC non-ATS issued data, and you bring up that ticker and you see those trades that are happening with Citadel Securities, like there's nothing there. Like you see a number, but what does that number actually mean? And we can speculate, and I have an idea that may actually just be volume of trades that are happening. But the biggest issue with that is that, like, we need to be able to see that as investors. Like, why are we not able to see these things as investors? And so that's my biggest thing. And this is something that like the OTC trading and this are kind of two separate DDs on their own that I'm kind of working on it simultaneously at the same time. And I think I may have caused some confusion because I'm working on two DDs at the same time, and I'm posting about these two DDs at the same time, and people are thinking that they're, the exact same thing. So, what I explained before is separate from, what I'm talking about now, because off the exchange or OTC trading is exactly what it is. It's off the exchange, and that can happen in dark pools, or it can happen publicly, where they have to report those trades that are happening. And I'm just really looking at the shorts that are happening off the exchange, if that makes sense.
Okay, yeah. So here, let me dig into some questions just for to really get us all on the same page. So basically, yeah. OTC off the exchange, it can happen for a myriad of reasons. A lot of the times when I was studying this super early this morning to try to get up to date, was basically a lot of the times you have big block trades or something like that, and you don't want to mess up a normal market. There are seemingly some healthy ones, and then like you said, there's also dark pool. So if for anyone watching right now, just so you know, I have the FINRA website up. ATS stands for, I think, Alternative Trading System. So I believe that essentially means dark pool, and then non-ATS means non-dark pool. So is that to get everyone up to speed? So when everyone that's looking at this DD of the OTC non-ATS, it's actually incorrect to call that a dark pool. When we're looking at the Citadel shares of 1 billion, that's not their dark pool, right? That's just their public yet still off the exchange numbers. Is that a proper interpretation?
That is completely correct. These are just off the exchange numbers that are not associated with the dark pool, but they are still off the exchange.
Okay. And not even in the world of AMC and GME, what's the number one application for this? Is this just for big institutions to transfer blocks from one pension fund to another pension fund and stuff like that, or ETF to ETF without just hitting the market with a buy order for I don't know, just an exorbitant amount of shares? Is that the main application?
Exactly, at least from my understanding. But and like I mentioned before, the biggest thing for me is that I think that as the years go on, and as retail investors, as we keep demanding more, that hopefully we get more. We keep seeing these small steps, but we have to have transparency as to what is actually going on behind the scenes and what these trades actually mean, because we've seen them take advantage of these systems and of these umbrellas and of these, lack of a better term, these opportunities that they should not be able to do. And they're created for a specific purpose, but they abuse those purposes, just like with naked shorting. It was created for a purpose, for a reason, but at this point, it's just being abused. And a lot of this stuff that we're talking about with off the exchange trading, with dark pools and all these other things, at first they were created, whether it was hedge funds that push this agenda because they knew what they were eventually going to do with it, but it was originally created for a purpose. And the SEC and these regulators at one point allowed it because they thought it was going to benefit the market and benefit everyone that is involved with the market and free trading. But at the point that we're at now, it just seems like everything is just getting abused, and there's no regulation, and it's just honestly it's ridiculous. And I would hope that the SEC may be actually investigating it, and they're doing it quietly and we don't know about it. But like these are big things. Like these are not like small things, and they need to be talked about. And like something needs to happen.
Okay. So, in terms of facts for like all the stream of everyone listening right now of what's going on. So, what we know as of at least what this update is, March 1st, that Citadel did 3.6 million trades, which represented most likely a billion in trading volume for AMC. So obviously it's not like it's not a billion shares. It's most likely just their trading volume. So it seems like that's what we know as of March 1st. And on top of that, the key, I think an important piece of like just verifiable data is that the shares being shorted off the exchange are actually exceeding it by a factor of almost 2.5 to the shares shorted on the exchange. 10 million versus 4 million on just a daily basis. This was from 323, which was 2 days ago. So I think those are the facts that we're like, hey, we have verifiable data that we can point to. That seems weird. So my one question though, or actually I have two questions now, is this 10 million versus the 4 million, is that by any chance just proportional? Like, even though it went from 4 million short on the exchange to 10 million off the exchange, is there any way that, and this seems crazy, it's worthwhile to ask, is the volume traded off the exchange just 2.5 times greater? Is it like the same proportion, or we don't know that?
We don't know that yet. We're still going through the data, and big shout out to Wormfall Jim. He's been helping me out like a whole lot, because it, like the other link that I sent you, it shows like the short volume transaction data. And so whenever you pull it up, it pulls it up on a monthly, and it actually shows you where this data is coming from. If you want to pull it up, you can, but it'll show the monthly at the bottom. It'll show monthly sell transactions, and it'll show where they came from. Those first four are located in New Jersey. That's where FINRA's headquarters is at, in Carteret, or however you pronounce that, New Jersey. And then you have Chicago, and those like TRF, those are just trading facilities, like trading report, like they're considered trading reported facilities, and that's where they get that's where this data is being reported to. And so as we're looking at the data, we don't really know the exact ratio as far as on the exchange shorting versus off the exchange shorting, but we do know that it is consistently higher off the exchange than it is on the exchange when it comes to shorting. And then we also have been able to locate through these documents how they've been able to short during SSR and short during downticks, and using what's called short exempt. And I kind of addressed that in the Reddit post that I sent as well.
Okay. Yeah. So I want to ask a little bit about short exempt, but also when I'm looking at this list of Citadel, Two Sigma, all these numbers, these are the companies who are just facilitating the trades, right? Like, so in pretend world, you're pension fund A, I'm pension fund B. I want to sell 500 million AMC, you want to buy it. So Citadel is on, or like this entire list, they're just the people facilitating the trade, right? They're not actually the owners in any way.
Exactly. And what people, and there's discrepancies there, and I'm kind of looking into this as well, but like Citadel and Citadel Securities are two separate things. Citadel is the firm, like Citadel the firm. Citadel Securities are the market makers. So they're two separate things, obviously same owner, but they're two separate things.
Gotcha. And then now the second part too. So what exactly is short exempt, just for everyone listening in?
So short exempt is where you're exempt from SSR rules. So you're allowed to, when SSR is in place, you're allowed to short a stock on the downtick. And so, the biggest thing, and I think has been maybe the biggest topic of conversation over the past few weeks, is SSR. So when the stock price drops, 10%, then SSR rule comes into place immediately and on into the next day. This is meant so that short sellers just don't, purposely tank a stock. So what we've been seeing is, and if you watch like level two data, and you're a type of person that kind of pays attention to what's going on a daily basis, and you're really watching things, you're like, it just seems that they are shorting even when SSR is in place. And so um, when I started looking into it, I'm like, okay, they're definitely shorting when SSR is in place. And I just started doing research, and then I found out about short exempt and found out what that meant. The biggest problem is a lot of these things, or these so-called regulations, are so vague. And if you read up on short exempt, like, it doesn't really, like, it'll mention a few things, but it doesn't really tell you who is allowed to be short exempt. And so, if yeah, it's real funny, but it's very purposeful. Like, they
Mhm.
do all this stuff for a reason. It's vague for a reason, and it makes it makes it hard for someone to even regulate, because they don't even know what the heck's going on. And so with short exempt, like, we were able to find like these shares that they have been shorting AMC, uh, when SSR has been in place, and it's been in the millions.
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, on this channel we talk about SSR, and I think there's a lot of people within the world of social media, Reddit, Twitter, and YouTube, who act like it's some amazing backstop, amazing like savings grace, and I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, it looks like there's still a ton of downward pressure, and in all
Yeah,
reality, I would have just not dropped. I would have preferred to not drop 10%. And with that, obviously, like, we have these rules, and I think the public is like, oh, hang on, this will help us. And I'm like, the pressure doesn't seem to ever be lit up. So like with SSR, I just prefer on a daily basis to not go down 10%, because even with it, it doesn't seem to protect us. Like you said, it seems like, and we don't have the specific numbers to do it right now. Like, another thing that's hidden to the general, from the general public, of like, I don't know, it still seems like the same normal amount of shorts per day. So what is SSR possibly doing for us?
exactly. I mean, it literally, it's doing nothing. Like, I addressed it in the post. Like, I like, here are the shares. Here's where they're doing it. Like, you can hear the documents yourself. You can look it up. Like, look into short exempt and what that actually means. Like SSR does not mean anything, and we can see it. Like you just said, like, it looks like it's not doing anything, and it's like, okay, at that point you're going on a hunch. Like, you know what I mean? You don't know for sure, but you're almost positive that they're still shorting even with SSR on the downtick. And so at that point it's just like, okay, how do we prove it? And it's like, okay, here it is. Like here's the data that says that they're still doing it. And the biggest problem is, and I think like where people are at a crossroads, is that a lot of this stuff is legal. Like, they are legally allowed to do it. And so what a lot of people are feeling is frustration, because it's like, okay, if they're legally allowed to do this stuff, like, what do we do now? Like, like, if
Yeah.
they're if like if there's no one regulating them to stop them from doing this stuff, if there's no oversight, if they could just, pretty much have free reign and do whatever the heck they want to do, like, where does that leave us? And so, my biggest thing right now is that the squeeze is there. And I don't know if we want to take that right turn, but like, that's the biggest question I'm having. So at this point, it's just one, and we can't tell anybody what to do. Like,
Mhm.
I can't tell you what to do, and you have to make your decisions on your own. But as far as AMC is concerned, the squeeze is there. Like, the opportunity is there, the play is there. So you got one choice: either you're going to sell and you're going to leave, or you're going to stay in and you're going to buy and you're going to hold, and we're going to squeeze the company. And the way I like to explain it, it sounds very adolescent, but like, it's just like squeezing a lemon. Like, the play's there, the play is the lemon.
Mhm.
Like, the company is shorted. Like, they're fucking sorry.
You're good. You're good.
Not trying to take away AdSense. I'm sorry. Like, the play is there, the lemon. Like, the play is the lemon. They have been shorted, but like, a company that has been heavily shorted doesn't mean anything if it's not squeezed. Like, you
Mhm.
have to apply pressure to squeeze a company. That's what it is. And that means buying pressure. That means holding. Like, it means all of these things. And so the lemon can sit there all day it wants, but like, it actually, it takes the hand buying pressure and holding to squeeze that lemon. So those are two facts. One, either people are just going to sell and go about their business, and hedge funds that are shorting the stock are going to get away with it, or two, we're going to use our hand, our holding power and our buying power, and we're going to squeeze it, and it's going to skyrocket. Those are just two simple facts.
Gotcha. So one thing that just came to my mind though is like, I get that they're heavily shorting it off exchange, but does that shorting off exchange actually apply downward pressure to it on like this public market, or are they almost taking like a quasi like derivative bet of like, okay, we're gonna go down, but we're not seeing it? Maybe I'm not explaining that right, but like when I take a bet against a stock outside of the normal market, does that actually apply downward pressure on it?
Oh yeah, yeah, of course, it definitely does like that. So there, it seems that like with this OTC thing, because it's kind of new to a lot of people,
Hmm.
even though there is no regulation, that it has, you know, for lack of better terms, not the same effect as far as price action as it would on the exchange. That's why my biggest thing is that there's a reason why they're trading heavily short off the exchange and on the exchange. There's a reason for it, because it still has the same effect on the exchange as it does off the exchange, as far as price action and the other things that comes along with shorting a stock. So that's what I'm really looking into, because there is something there, and I may never find it. Maybe someone else finds it before me, but my only theory is that maybe this is where those synthetic shares are coming from. Because if you, and I don't, you can probably do this on your own, you know, on your own time, or anyone can do it on their own time. If you pull up those monthly short sale transaction files, they're large, they're extremely large, so you may have to kind of work around getting those downloaded. But the volume as far as shorting monthly has been ridiculous from February to January. And so I think there's from my just 2 days of trying to go through all of this crap, because it really is a lot. Like there's a missing, like I'm adding pieces to this puzzle, but there's still missing pieces to the puzzle.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, that's fair. I mean, like I said, I felt I think it's from Sunny in Philadelphia, that scene where he's like crazy drawing the lines and everything. Like I've been up since 3 this morning trying to figure out, and I was like, man, or like just because I saw people like talking about this, people were messaging me, I was like, I don't know. This is so new and crazy. And I've been involved with the market for years now.
Yeah.
Pretty much a decade. I'm like, this is crazy still. Like the fact that it's this foreign to me, for everyone listening right now, if you're like, what is going on? I feel the same way, and I've been doing this for years. It's absolutely insane. And it's just, whether it's legal or illegal, well, that's our laws, like, and that's a whole different question of if it's moral. Two very, very different things. But I think the biggest issue here is just how like unknown and how much mystery there is involved in it, and the fact that we have to like be a borderline Sherlock Holmes to get a single answer to then
Well,
decide if it is good or not.
yeah, it's so funny, because same here. Like I've been trading for years, and like a lot of this stuff, like I've never seen. It's somewhat new to me. Like, and like people like, how did you get on this like rabbit hole? It was funny because I got on this rabbit hole because like I'm having a conversation with a friend of mine who's invested in AMC as well, and we're talking about like dark pools and all this stuff, and he's like, oh, that's a conspiracy, and I'm like, no, it's not. And he's like, yeah, it is. I was like, well, okay, I'm going to prove to you that it's not a conspiracy. Like these are like documents and things that you can find like on your own. They're made to the public, and people have applied pressure to the SEC and the government to provide this data. But what it is they just keep throwing, they're not even throwing you a bone. Like, every 5 years, they'll throw you a little scrap, you make some noise, and all right, we'll get them to shut up, and we'll throw them a piece of a bone. Another 5 years, people, make some noise, like, hey, what's going on? And you can see the track record of like how, little data they keep providing, every 5 to 6, 7, 8 years, whenever stuff like this happens.
Hmm.
And it's so, it is very strategic what they do. They hide behind the language. They hide behind the documents. They make it so hard to find this information. They make it so hard to understand the information that they hope that none of us ever read it, that none of us ever go through it. And even if we try, that we don't understand it. They do like that. They do that on purpose. Like that is very strategic. It's not by accident. Like they're hiding behind all of this stuff.
Yeah, definitely seems that way. Well, I definitely want to be respectful of your time, but before you go, if you could just clarify for everyone as of now what we kind of like theoretically know about the current, or actually know, like quantifiably know about the current situation, and then like where we're theorizing, like what's that line if just like the facts versus of like, okay, this is what we now think of the facts. If you could like wrap that up for us.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is that we're still on the same trajectory as far as AMC being shorted. The facts that we know is that there is off the exchange trading, even though AMC is listed on the exchange, and so that is the biggest discrepancy. And looking at those numbers and the data, that they are shorting AMC more off of the exchange than they are on the exchange, and we're trying to get to the bottom of why that is. The next thing that we've been able to prove is that they are shorting during SSR. That has been the biggest question. Are they shorting during SSR? Yes, they are shorting during SSR. They have been short exempt. It is so vague that you can't really understand what you know a company is able, or a hedge fund is able to be short exempt. It's so vague that I don't even think it can be regulated at this point. But those are the things that we know for fact. The other fact that we know is that there is not only trades happening over the counter or off the exchange, there's something going on with dark pools. The biggest problem with dark pools right now is that it's very purposeful that there is no paper trail. And so we can look and look, and we're still going to keep looking. We're not going to stop. And it's me and a few other people that are kind of working on this stuff. But it's just tough to follow. And so there's no hard facts when it comes to dark pool trading, but there are hard facts when it comes to off the exchange OTC trading.
Gotcha. Okay, that is a great wrap up. Obviously, you are more than welcome back as we get more information. If you want to come back on here, obviously we have a way of contacting each other. I like truly, truly from the bottom of my heart appreciate you doing this on such a quick notice. I was going nuts this morning. I'm so happy you were able to explain it, get the facts out, because I feel like in the past 12 hours, potentially not purposefully, but just some information got out that maybe not the most accurate. So the fact that you were willing to come on and clarify some of this, it means a lot to me. I'm more than willing to have you back. It's been awesome. Let me actually drop your Twitter one more time just so everyone can see it. This is Josh's Twitter. It's the guy who's speaking right now, helping us all out. Here's his handle. But once again, Josh, thank you so much. I'll be talking to you soon, man. Thank you.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
Have a good one.
All right, you too, man.
Bye. All right. That was Josh. Here is his Twitter. Hardcore information of what's going on. It did answer questions for me, but even there, what he was saying himself is that there's still unknown aspects to this. So one thing to clarify, actually not a dark pool. It appears now that there's two forms of kind of off the exchange trading. One's a dark pool, that's ATS, alternative trading system. The information we're looking at right here is non-ATS, aka non-dark pool. Right here, Citadel, these are all the people who just facilitate the trades, as in Citadel facilitated 3.6 million different trades that represented 1 million volume, not individual shares. Like that was the total volume. So the trades multiplied by like the average shares per trade is how we get up to here. What I thought was most interesting myself is, like, as I've been telling you, SSR doesn't seem to be doing diddly squat for us. But what was very interesting is this article here is how the short volume per day is consistently bigger off the exchange relative to on the exchange by a factor of 2.5. That would make sense if the overall volume traded off the exchange on a daily basis is 2.5 times greater. I highly doubt it is. I asked him that. We have to get more information on the total volume traded off the exchange, but the short exempt thing is insane. But overall, once again, shout out to Josh. I will be clipping that video and posting it so you guys can just listen to that little interview, that thing. But very, very happy he was able to come on and share that. I think it clarifies more questions, and it sounds like I think more questions will be coming from this over the next couple days. And as more questions come up, as we have more answers, obviously we'll be here to see what's going on and just try to make sense of it. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not any of that good stuff. I'm just trying to answer questions that a lot of us have. But I hope you enjoyed him being on. He was obviously a very, very nice guy. Very passionate. I like that. He seemed awesome. Oh, sorry. I think I misspoke and said 1 million. Obviously, I meant 1 billion. But that's just, once again, that's volume. It's just like a crazy amount of volume. That's not saying that there's 1 billion shares when you're talking about like free float, the outstanding shares. That's just the total volume. So obviously, it's pretty active in the world of Citadel to trade that many, which is roughly about what I think, if I do this math right, about 300 shares per trade, which is in average, a quick Google search of OTC non-ATS, that's roughly the average trading size, the trading lot for this type of stuff is about 300 to 400 shares. So that's in line with that. Once again, Citadel Securities is different than Citadel. They are two distinct business entities. Legally, at least, I don't know, like in practice, how distinct they actually are. But man, that was awesome. I'm super happy he could do that. Shout out to Josh if you're still listening. That was so cool. But once again, to wrap it up, huge short volume off the exchange. It's not dark pool. It's just an over-the-counter type thing. And there's still more things we need to figure out. But while I was speaking, GameStop super strong, bounced off of 117, hit 144. Right now it's trading at 133. AMC coming off of sub 9, hit 1020, trading at 10 right now. Well, that was awesome. Either you're a Josh or you're a Greg. I like that. That's awesome. Hang on. Let me see if I have everything on my side. There we go. All right. What was Josh's Twitter again? Yeah. Sorry. Right here. Joshua James, Jammes. If you guys just want to quickly screenshot this, throw him a follow. Obviously doing hardcore DD. It's worthwhile to follow him over the next couple days just to see how some of this plays out. He is actively updating some of this stuff. I mean, I was reading this like throughout in the middle of the night, as confused as could be, and I'm happy that he was able to answer some of it. Where are we at now in the world of everything? AMC, let's update these to see the current short interest, as if this even matters anymore. From the information we're learning, as if these short shares like on the public markets like matter whatsoever, when you could just like short it elsewhere. 150K, like if you care about these numbers, we all knew this was a fake house of cards before, and now I think that just like really solidifies it. What's going on with Gopro? Am I up money anymore on this? I haven't even been paying attention to my trades. 3 minutes, 3 minutes, 3 minutes. Hang on, my computer's now crazy slow. Let me kill some of these programs. Yeah. There we go. Okay, I think I'm back. All right, 3 minutes, 3 minutes. Market tried to get up to 387, got rejected. I really thought once it broke below, well, it bounced right off of 385. Let's see what happens here on the market. Did I take a put position on Tesla? I think so. Probably. Knowing me, I don't even know what's going on today. Things flying. I know you guys love it, though. You come here for the chaos. You come here for the chaos. Should Josh's Twitter get added to the Twitter bot? Yeah, I'll talk to some of the mods about that. Good morning, Uncle Mike V. All right, I'm super behind. Oh, E, this is awesome. This is so cool. Oh wow, this is amazing. All right. Just like I said, I will clip that later and post it so you guys can like listen to them if you want to hear any of it later. It'll come out, I guess, tonight when life is more of a normal thing. Hey, we have 11.5 of you. I don't think I've done this. Hang on. Rocket Fuel. Guys, I need to track down some coffee. Hang on one second. All right. Go. There we go. All right. GameStop looking good. AMC looking good. Market looking sick. What else is going on? I feel like I've missed a lot of it. Like, it's a weird day. It's like, you know how when you're in school and you have those half days because of like Act 80 or parent teacher conference days and everything's just out of whack? That's what's going on with the market today. It doesn't even feel like a real day. There's too many moving pieces. All right. What do I want to happen? What are my positions, team? Okay, I'm getting killed on TCAT. I'm still getting killed on TME. I'm up on my SPY puts. I'm up on my TPGY puts. I think I bought Tesla puts. I have GoPro puts still. What is this? Okay, yeah, I do have Tesla puts. I'm definitely down on these. What did I even buy them at? Okay, GME, we're cooking. Obviously, the next resistance is key psychological level 150. Sometimes I say obviously, and I don't mean it in the slides. Whoa, GME is not even up anymore. What's going on? AMC, so strong. Let's rip AMC. Let's get the next technical resistance on AMC. Team, if you could do me a favor, next resistance is 11. Right here, resistance, easy psychological level. We're targeting $11 next. If you guys could drop me a like, it just helps me out the algorithm. There's 11,000 of you in here. We're at 2.7. We could easily hop up to 5. You might as well drop a like for Josh. I mean, that was super, super cool of him to do. Obviously, all that stuff helps me out with the algorithm. Don't forget to join up with the Moon Gang by hitting that the subscribe button. While we're doing that, let me go through and get. I'm super behind on these super chats. Let me catch back up here. Obviously, GameStop, AMC on the window. Let's go through this. Oh, wait, hang on. I need to start just writing a list of what you guys want me to run through. That'll be faster. I don't like missing any of these super chats. All right, so we already have AVIFY. Oh, just so you know, green colored pencil today, obviously, because we're going green. Our portfolios are going green. AV. One of these days, the colored pencil big business should sponsor me. I don't know why they aren't. There we go. 3 likes. Let's keep that running up. Guys, dropping a like completely free. Give a shout out to Josh. Shout out to all of you guys in here. It's apes helping apes. I appreciate it. We're having a good day, you know? All right. Let's go. AVIFY, AV. Ooh, hang on. This colored pencil is getting a bit dull. Let's switch. What? Crayola? Are you tired of writing in boring gray-colored graphite? Spice up your writing life by writing in color. Enter Crayola. I would be such a damn good spokesperson for this company. The ads write themselves. What color today? I need a sharper pencil. All right, the sharpest looking one is purple. So we're writing in, actually it's violet. Whenever I see violet, I always think of that chick from Willy Wonka. The girl that turns into a blueberry. AVIFY. 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 LOV. Riot. All right, we're going to crush these super chats as AMC is crushing the chart right now. Crayola. Is your life at a crossroads and you wish you could write in color? Get yourself a pack of colored pencils. I don't know why they're only allowed for like children. Like I feel like adults would be better with colored pen. All right, we're not going to go off on this tangent this early. All right. Riot. Hey Matt, can I fast cash? PLTR. We did that. All right, I think this was beginner options trader here. Do you have options on Webull, or is Robinhood better for option? But they're both okay. Dude, read this chat. I definitely need to give a little bit of preface to these super chat people because they paid for a chat, and I'm behind. Regular moms, iron introductor, it makes the smell of forest. Greg mom also pukes on it, flames on you. Burns, where do you come up with this stuff? The amount of short walls are eating up is insane. The bulls have enough. It's mind blowing watching the level 2. Oh, let's get up to level 2. Like I said, I think we're shooting for 11. That's my next target on AMC. Let me bring up the level 2 so you guys can see it as I'm reading off screen. Look at the stocks, bruh. I'm looking at the stocks. GME is ripping. AMC is ripping. This is the ripping round 18 or whatever round we're on. I don't know. I don't keep count. I don't keep up to date on current events. Can I get your opinion on APOP? APOP. Got it. By the dip, just added 100 shares of AMC. Guts Gaming, shout out. Miguel, what's going on? Good morning, Matt. Any news on BTC? Dropped like 1,600 this morning. I don't think there was new. What's BTC at? Where is BTC? BTC, Bitcoin, where is it? Should be on my list. Bitcoin, 51K. I honestly think 50,000 is strong buying, but be careful with that because Bitcoin does seem to be kind of tied to the S&P 500. So if this starts to actually seriously vomit, you could buy it. You could probably get a better price in buying Bitcoin. So just be careful. If you think there's going to be serious weakness, just be patient and you'll buy it at a cheaper price. Thoughts on XPEV? Matt, you need to get... Oh, wow. I'm so behind. My bad. Hang on, team. There we go. FNKO. Ooh. Thoughts on XPEV? All right. FNKO calls again on Tiblio. All right, let's check out FNKO. I took a small profit from that yesterday, a little too early. SABR took 130 profit, 130%. Nice, Keith. Just curious if Match and DaBaby iron their shirts. Jamie, we do that together every morning. DaBaby and I, we FaceTime each other and hey man, what are we wearing today? We're gonna really confuse everyone. They're gonna be like, hey, twins, how is one streaming on YouTube and the other one is writing Grammy nominated songs and selling out entire arenas? How does he do both in one day? That's usually how things go with me and DaBaby. Hey Matt, please set a time for your options trading tutorial. Credit spreads, I want to ensure you don't miss it. Keep being real. Kyle Walker, 100%. Bought HPR this morning, I'm up $89 already. Let's go. Nice, Sean. Don't sell by AMC. I think at least a year. Gamestop going up now. It definitely is. We're heading 150. I honestly think we're heading up to 11 on AMC. Market looking sick. These puts better be printing. Where's my money? Give me my money, market. Lemonapes. Man, thank you for that super emote. Is VIH sell April 16th, 1250 call, 150 option, a sure deal? Paul, I'll look at that chart, but never such thing as a sure deal in the markets. CTRM, Dylan's life. Can you look at the short interest? I mean, I could check out the chart. I don't know where to get the most up-to-date info on CTRM specifically for that short interest. There's been a lot of issues with the validity of data recently for all this short stuff. Please look at the institutional holdings map, 37.24% now. Les, are you arguing if that's a good or a bad thing? Cannot see Josh last name on my computer. Please repeat. Sorry, my computer sucks. Diana, if you're still having issues, let me know again. Just drop it in the normal chat, get it to a mod or something, and I could show you his Twitter again. I'm just behind. Josh mom does due diligence. Greg mom gives Josh death threats for doing his due diligence. Do brokers lending out shares to hedgies? It seems like the high frequencies by lending them shares out. Should we opt out for stock lending? Yes. I would. Bad Hog, thank you for becoming an astronaut, joining up. Welcome to this chaos we call a spaceship. Is AMC a good place to buy at 10? Wait for the dip. I mean, right now you have some support, maybe like the mid-9. I don't know. AMC's just ripping today. 10 is a nice level. It's a nice psychological level that hopefully there's going to be some buyers at. People are saying Trey raid. Shout out to all the Gorilla Gang. Gorilla Gang, we are your safe harbor here, us space apes, when Trey has to go to work. Suez Canal blocked for third day. May take weeks to dislodge. Salvage team en route to help move the ship. Watch markets and oil futures. Interesting. Thank you for that update, Curtis. Still in 25 more GME today. Roaring biggest hint. 11 mil on account just waiting to load GME. Also took Revolut, new bank cards. Theme, Moon, Hodl. Love that. You have 2 GME. Okay, I think I fixed that. That was before. Did GME get added to the S&P 500 related ETFs? No. Could you explain the recent poor performance of S&P 500 stocks? I think it's more of like, why did they overperform for all of 2020? From March of 2020 until December 31st, all these stocks were ripping, and like, should they have been? So I think we're just getting back to like more of a healthy level. It looks like the S&P 500 is about to break down, team, on an intraday. Sometimes I speak before I think. I'm not calling for doomsday. I'm calling for an intraday breakdown. Can I get your opinion on ride chart? Yes, RIDE. That is now on the list. It got really hit by Hindenburg a while ago. You think it's bottomed out? Brandon will check into that. GE leaps to 17 September and 20 January. GE, let's check that out. GE is kind of like a slow mover, but a consistent mover. We'll look into that, Douglas. Thank you. Matt, you need to get Crayola to give you a sponsorship and tell them you'll do an IPO while they are in it, so we can turn into a meme song for the day. Make her go brr. Man, I just don't know if Crayola like would be able to handle the amount of like volume we would push from this YouTube channel. They'd be like, why are all these people who call themselves space apes buying colored pencils? Alexa, play Fortunate Son. That's how it feels. Where do you see SPY puts trending down to? Great question. Let's look at the SPY. If it can easily turn right here, to be honest, like it could retake 385. If it doesn't retake 385, my next target is 383, just above 383. That's what I'll be kind of watching for, but right here, 385 is a big fight. Chris Woodward, what's going on? Can I get your opinion on K-pop? Yeah, my opinion on K-pop is there's just too many people like in the group. Like, it's just too many. There's not like one person we could idolize at an unrealistic level. There's just too many of them. It's like they're like little mini singing armies. It's crazy. And I've read that they have like hardcore contracts, like about like what they can dress in, like what they can like look like, how much they can weigh. I heard it's like insane what their contracts say. But Chris, I believe you're in the music industry, so you would know more than I do. Please buy Tesla calls. I need it to go violently down. Sent with peace and love. Also, did you peep that wave file? Jay, I did. It was hilarious. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna try to hang on. Can I down Jay? I listened to it. That sword thing. Let me get that. JJ, where was it? Hey. Wait, you sent it to me on Twitter, right? Why can't I find it? I listened to it. The sword sound. All right, I'm gonna have to track that down. I did it, and I want to use it for when we knock off some Gregs today. AMC strong, moving. Mr. Boulay here. Yo, Matt, since I am always on cloud nine, you have me rolling when you get tongue twisted. My wife's boyfriend walks in wondering what I'm laughing at and asking for my blind. PRQR ripping. Can we check the chart? Yeah. Mr. Boulay. What's even the fun of talking if you don't mess it up once in a while, you know? Bad doesn't take away from our once 80% retail holdings. Doesn't that show where the 1.09 trades have played on OTC? Less. Not necessarily. Just because it's just like a whole nother market, this OTC thing. It was email. Okay, that's where it was. Thank you. So for everyone reaching out to me, I'm slowly and surely getting to you. I promise. It just takes me forever. I mean, I'm just like that kooky guy from Sunny in Philadelphia when I'm trying to figure information out. And like it's just busy. I usually get back to people a little bit more on the weekend. So if you've reached out to me through email, through Twitter, one day I'm gonna get there. I'll be responding. It just takes me a bit of time. But okay, I have that WAV file. I don't know. I'm probably already demonetized today because we've been saying some of them cuss words. So we could just let it rip today, honestly. Nothing's going to happen to us. They can't keep us down now. If you were trading with Cash App, please read my last 3 buys on AMC on 3 separate days. I've been charged exactly 7 cents a share over market value. That seems weird. Team. Don't forget about that algorithm. If you're feeling good about AMC, if you're feeling good about GameStop, show a little bit of love. Scientists can't explain why, but with the more likes, with getting more people in here to party for the day, it's all about those good vibes. Help spread those good vibes. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like. We can easily run to 5,000. We're at 3,800 right now. We can do it. I have enough faith in you, Space Apes. Obviously, it helps with the algorithm. Gets the people excited. Don't forget to stretch. Oh, what a day. What a day. What is sleep? I just have too much fun. You can restart. That's what they want me to do. They wish I would restart and take a minute off. And let the hedge funds win? No, thank you. Dark Poolish. What happened was a buddy and I posted on AMC only DD channel remarking that the dark pool's being abused. A Twitter guy then started confusing it with OTC, spreading misinfo. Yeah, I mean, there's just so much stuff with it. And like, I honestly, you always got to assume positive intent. People are just trying to help. And I like that. And I'm just here trying to like, okay, like we think this is right. This is what this means. This is what that means. I don't think anyone at all is intentionally trying to spread misinformation. I just think there's so much information out there. And then the information we want is like very hard to track down. And it's behind like all these walls of mystery. And I figure with this platform, I might as well try to spread the information that like is seemingly accurate. That's why I wanted to bring Josh on. Because I think a lot of people, I mean, my Twitter last night, my like DMs, my email, everything blew up because people had way more questions than they had answers with whatever was going on Reddit, Twitter, and YouTube. So I was just trying to clear some of those up. Shalom, Matt. Happy Passover. Happy Passover. Are you single? I'm not single, but happy Passover. I will actually be celebrating Passover with my girlfriend's family this weekend. Little insight into the life of Matt. There we go, 4,100. We're going. So I just tried my first credit spread. Can you explain the next step is to get out for a profit? Thanks, dude. Lee Hayek, can you let me know if it's a call credit spread, a put credit spread, your strike price? Like, give me all the info and we can run through it. Mod made me so I can kick the Alibot. There's a bot in here. Hang on. I'm gonna find you. I'm coming after you. Oh, here. Ollie Chaser. Oh, this is going to get excited. Jeremy, here. I think you guys should hear this. It's probably going to be super loud. I don't know. Hang on. I'm trying to play a new sound clip for these bots. Wait, why can't I play it? Hang on. Technical difficulties, team. This will be worth it, I promise. Did you hear that? I'm going to play it one more time. Open with. Just so you guys can hear it some more. Oh, Allie, you're so gone. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Will your girlfriend's husband be there too? Yeah, that's the person hosting it. The sword into the ducks? The Gregs are going to be running scared. Oh, that was totally worth it. He's immature. I don't like him. Whatever, dude. Whatever. What's your wife's husband like? He's awesome, man. He's so cool. Like, he's just a friendly guy, jacked, 8-pack. Lots of charity work, speaks multiple language. He's a really great guy. Super rich, super good looking. God. Shout out to an OG of this channel, Jeremy, crushing it with the sound effects. I need to get one of those sound like board things. I'm gonna buy one, just so I can like, bing. It'll be worth it. You know, I'm not a businessman. I'm a businessman, which just means I need a soundboard. Quack, 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 Greg. We're coming after you. Check out Thirsty Dranks and Red Butts DD on AMC. The only way to clearing up misinfo, the OTC is still very important. Josh found. Okay, Aaron. Yeah. Aaron, can you drop me that link somewhere, or just like somehow get me the link to the specific DD you want me to check out? Do you think SPY is coming back up this week? If it bounces off of this trend line, I think it could. This red trend line. This is what I'm watching right here. 383, the low 383s. It's at 384. It might bounce early. Speaking of which, oh, look at that. I'm almost up a fat stack to keep the Gregs away. Once again, I saw some people talking. There's a lot of confusion about my GME credit spread. Remember, a put spread, when you have a put credit spread, you're betting on it going up. I sold the hundreds. I bought the 97s. I will get the max profit if GME remains above $100 by tomorrow. It's a bet that GME will be above 100. Kind of a binary bet. Are my Tesla puts in money yet? No. No, they're not. Cool. We have a lot of things going on. What are these at? I'm getting hammered on AMC. Down a cool K. Cool K. Not fun. Joseph Singer. What are we doing? Is that another bot there, Jackie? Man, AMC's ripping so much, we gotta readjust the charts. GME looks like it's about to move. Tesla bouncing right off of this 617. Perfect bounce. Not good for me. Jordan Belfort tweeted. Bounce back, baby. Close the markets. We have too much fun here. The amount of fun we have should be illegal. It's probably illegal in a couple states. Spam. All right, let's find this other person. Matt Tesla put Kohrs. Hey guys, I think I broke my streak. I made 2 profits on Tesla yesterday. It was crazy. Hang on, I'm trying to track down this other hooligan. Joseph Singer. What are you doing, Joseph? I find you. Quack, quack, quack. Joseph Singer, where are ya? Where are you? I can't find him. I've lost interest. I'm too excited about GameStop about to rip faces off. I wish I could play Fortunate Son. There we go. We're moving now. I just got kicked from Greg's stream for being a mat. I love that. Mika becoming an astronaut. Shout out to Mika. Thoughts on VXX calls? Seems abnormally low considering the trash market. VXX calls, actually, an even more leverage way to play that, Zeb, is UVXY. If you think the market's about to take a kaput, you can buy UXVY calls or just it straight up, and you'll make a lot of money if you think the market's about to vomit. GameStop, ripping in. Is pretiming.com relevant at this point? In my opinion, no. Seems to be more wrong than it is right. Happy Thursday, King Egg on Tiblio. What's the process again? Sell the first, buy the second. Kyle, you are 100% right. Let me just show Tiblio really quick. In the meantime, if you guys could push Tesla down for me, that would be, I'll be greatly appreciated. Tiblio. If you are dealing, this is actually what's going on with the GameStop. It's a short credit spread. Short credit spreads can be calls or puts. So make sure you're picking the right one. Then you have to pick the right expiration date. You sell the first number, you buy the second number. If you're talking about a call, so for example, if I took this, the way you get the maximum profit of 16% return, $78, is if A, whatever the stock is, stays below 125 on March 16th. On the flip side, if you're talking about a put, you still sell the first number, buy the second number. You're always selling the first number, buying the second number. But for puts, you want Apple to stay above 111 by March 23rd. 17% return, percentage chance of profitability, 78%. Once again, if you're selling, which is short, that means selling. Short means sell, long means buy. So you're selling a credit spread, you sell the first number, you buy the second number. For puts, you want it to stay above that first number. For calls, you want it to stay below that first number. That's for credit spreads. Long calls are just a lot of bullish action, strong bullish option trading activity. At the money, 30 days all out. Long puts, the exact opposite. Strong bearish trading activity. At the money, 30 days out. Just so you know, these credit spreads, they give you, if I can load this, here's the chance of them being profitable, and like they have all the other metrics. The long calls and long puts, they have about a 30 to 35% chance of being profitable. And with that being said, these credit spreads are definitely Tiblio's bread and butter. Right now, heavy puts against GEO. Someone hates GEO. What's going on? Wow. They also hate VIPs. Like, they're betting against it. Let's check those out. Wait, what are our stocks doing? GameStop still ripping. AMC looks like it wants to rip. So I hope that clarifies some of this credit spread stuff. You could do it on puts. You can do it on calls. Calls, you want it to stay below that first number. Puts, you want it to stay above that first number. You sell the first number. You buy the second number. Let me know if there's any confusion about that. I have some credit spreads right now going on with DraftKings credit spread. I want it to stay above 65.5, expiring tomorrow. I have another credit spread on GameStop. I want it to stay above 100 by tomorrow. And I have another one. I have a call credit spread on the S&P 500. I want it to stay below 403 by March 12th. That's how you would read it. I know it's confusing. I know I'm probably going off the rails with some of you. Please, if there's any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Does he wear chicken shirts? Mainly duck shirt. But I would be willing to get into other avian based shirts. Hang on, something just dinged in my ear. Did an order just get filled? Oh, I got out of one of those TPGY. TPGY, making money. TPGY, when did I get in? I bought 3 puts at $1.39, and I just got out of one at 3, so that was over 100% gain, and I'm swinging the other 2. TPGY, let's go. Let's set another order. It's a money-making day, team. All right, let's sell the other one at 4. I sold one at 3. I'm in at $1.39. Let's sell the other at 4, and then I'll let one run. TPGY getting its teeth kicked in. Can I put some trend lines up? Of course. Trend line. So let's look for that breakout. We're kind of in this wedge thing now on GameStop. We're making money. Money, money, money. Money. Money, money, money. As like Trump sues me for using his dumb theme song. That'd be funny. I would be so stoked if that happened. Do you know how much fun we would have on this channel if that happened? That's your moment of making it. Team. Spy puts. Yes, I have spy puts. The market just looks weak. I call it how I see it. Am I up on Tesla yet? If I make profits on Tesla on 2 days in a row, I'll have to cancel this channel and then just restart because that's completely off-brand. As of now, I'm still down 7%. I'm in at 449. I have 3 expiration tomorrow. This is going to be a day trade. I don't want to swing it overnight. I'm too far out of the money. Just a silly day trade that I made before getting on the phone with Josh. People are mad about my emoji game. I'll fix that. You don't say my emoji game's weak. You don't know what you're saying. You'll never see emoji game this strong again in your life. Where are my emojis? All right. Cat. I'm not a cat. Where's the rocket? Where's the rocket? Here we go to $11. $11. We're gonna make so much money, and we're gonna hang out on the moon with all of our moon friends. And Gregs aren't allowed because they really bring down the mood. They're big party poopers. They're that person that's at the party and stands in the corner and acts all like sullen or whatever that word is, and just everyone's like, what's wrong with that guy? And everyone's like, I don't know, why are they here? They're not having a good time. That's what a Greg is. They just never ever want to have fun. All right, let's try the new emojis perhaps. Signpost. All right, someone's saying my emoji game week. You're gonna pay for that, pal, buddy, buckaroo. There we go. All right. How am I always getting this far behind on super chats? My apologies. What's a good entry on CCIV? My duck lord. GameStop is ripping, team. That has to put a smile on your face. The squeeze is over. It's not gonna happen. Wrong-o, pal. CCIV, as the closer to 20, the better. So easy. This game's so easy. The real question is it just going to rip from here? What's the volume? Should I just buy more GME calls to make up for my other GME call losses? Where's the volume? 12 million. We're already at 12 million. Do I want to buy calls now? I kind of do. Team. I want to buy calls on Gamestop. I want Gamestop calls because I already have AMC calls. And this is just really fun to play. It's like a big casino. I do have... they're going to be super expensive. We're ripping, team. The rippening. Here we go. Let's watch 158. Here we go. Kitty cat. Let's hit that cat. All right, Churchill. We talked about that. EXP 47, SPY, call credit spread 396, 397, 47. I like that. I like that. That's a good one, Lee. You played it right. You're basically looking to hold that till expiration on April 7th, and you want the S&P 500 to be below 396, and you'll get your max profit. That's how you play it. Hold it till expirations. Buy shares. Why? They're both helpful. If you buy call options out of the money, you get a gamma squeeze. If you buy shares, you get a short squeeze. Like, they're both beneficial. You kind of need both. Matt, you are chasing. How am I chasing when GameStop was just at $348? If anything, I could argue it's a dip buy. Does Robinhood show you how many day trades you have? Yes. Left Joshua, yeah, it's in your account, like your account settings. Sold VIAC puts for max daily profit and bought more AMC calls for 416. Michael, I love that. Oh, Aaron, okay. Let me copy these channels. Thank you. La 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 la. New York is legalizing marinara on April 1st for recreational use. Dispensaries to open in 2022. Weed isn't going burr yet. That seems weird. I thought that marinara would be going burr. Interesting. Look at this. Look at all these strong emojis. This is just anarchy on this daily chart. All right, let's save that so I don't have to deal with that again. AMC tripping 1054. I'm still calling for 11. We are very close to official resistance on GameStop. Good chance of it getting rejected there. Obviously, we're looking for a breakout though. Tesla bouncing off of 617. Perfect technical bounce. Morning, Matt. AMC analysis on the daily chart. Right now we're actually playing very easy levels. 10 to 11. 10 is your support, 11 is your resistance. I rolled the dice on LIVX puts and I'm up 95%. Thoughts on its chart. Just so everyone knows, if this is your first time hanging out with me, LIVX, like, it's been running, and I just warned everyone because they emailed me, which means that they emailed a lot of other people to promote the stock, like a pump and dump. So, like, you might, if you have profits on it, if you're long and you have profits, you might want to take them because there's a good chance this thing crumbles. For you, Triple X, look for that breakdown of basically $5. It might bounce off of 5 though. So watch $5 closely. AMC moving. Love the vids, Matt. Down 80% on my portfolio. Took my last 150, put it into AMC 850 call at $40. I'm rich. Tendies on me. LOL. Keep it up, man. Thank you, Christopher. That's awesome. think NBIX will rip any further. NBIX. Yeah, it could. You're looking for the breakout of 98. And past that, you might get a nice gap fill back up to 108. But watch, you just have to watch 98.50. Still have my SABR puts. You in still? What kind of exit are you going with? Price point or rolling it? Love the channel, brother. Matthew, great name. I still am in my SABR puts. In fact, I'm up 23%. I am looking for SABR to fall to, what did I say? 15, maybe? Maybe 14? Either 15 or 14. Or wait. No. Now I'm confused. 1350, this low. This is what I was targeting. Yeah, 1350. So that's what I'm looking for on SABR. GameStop pushing this trend line, trying to break it out again. AMC also moving. I love it. TCAT destroying me, TME destroying me. Other things are looking decent. Market bouncing off of 384 thus far. We've kind of seen this before, like just a hardcore like V shape, like it bounces and then it rips. So potential for the day for sure. Bro, you need that hodl stonk t-shirt. I definitely do. Call debit spread for NNDM for 12/17/21. Mika, so basically that's a bullish bet if you're doing a debit spread on NNDM. If you did it, you could target like 15 and make the other leg of it like 20 perhaps. GoPro? I'm still in GoPro. What's going on with GoPro? I have too many positions right now. Oh, it's looking weak. Okay, I want GoPro to break 11. Why is this not coming up on recent? Like, it should be on recent because I'm looking at it. Like, put it up here, dude. Come on, dude. Love the channel, Matt. Been watching every day. Keep up the great work. I love the TA. I'm learning BTC is dumping more. 47 target. Let's look at BTC. Just so everyone knows, I own BTC. I own Ethereum. As of now, my first target is 50,000. Below 50,000, I would actually hold out for 44,000. Is how I would play it. Here we go, looking feisty. I feel like this duck emoji needs to get moved over here. No Greg. No Gregs. Gregory, where are you? All right. We're looking good. I'm still calling for 11. Still. All right. Chris Anderson. Mr. Anderson, thank you. Well, hello. Panic bot, 2950 calls on AMC before the market closed yesterday. Let's go. I love that. Thoughts on PLBY? Could see Playboy getting into NFTs and price is pretty low. All right. Hang on. Back to the colored pencils. PLBY. PLBY. I could see Playboy getting into NFTs as well. Hey man, can you give me a technical analysis on SOS? Sir, this is a Wendy's. Mr. Anderson, what are your thoughts on CIDM? CIDM. What will change for me exactly if I turn instant settlement off for Robinhood? Is it a must do? Instant settlement? No. That almost sounds, Nathan, like a cash account versus margin account thing. Have you ever seen the movie No Country for Old Gregs? Gorilla Gang, what would you do if the squeeze happens live right now? I would pee my pants, team. Just straight up. I would be upset that I don't have more GameStop calls. If the squeeze happens right now, I mean, I have GameStop's calls and I've just played them horribly. I'm down 93%. I'm down 6 and that. Like, if it does squeeze, I would actually need it to go above $250. So like, I would need the squeeze to be like a mega squeeze. But I'm for it because I still have GME shares. I have all my GME shares. I have all my AMC shares. I'm in at 156, so I'm now back to break even on GME. I'm in at like 885 on AMC, so I'm obviously in profit on that. The potential big money maker for me, the way I would potentially make 6 figures is if not GameStop, AMC goes to like 2025 very soon. So I have up until mid-April, but I have 10 of these. I paid 2 each. So if this somehow, yeah, about 2025, that would be like a 6-figure play for me. And then I would lose my mind. Like, you guys already think I'm like unhinged and make no sense. And like, I'm sure some of you like worry and be like, hang on, is it a joke or is his mental health actually deteriorating? I would lose all tethers to reality if I make a 6-figure trade. You think it's goofy and quirky that I wear duck shirts now? I don't know. I'd probably show up to some of these streams in like no shirts and just slippers on. It would get weird real fast. But hey, that's what rich people do. Thinking I'm rich with 6 figures when there's like crazy people with billions. I would act like that. Like, as weird as like billionaires act, I would act like that with like 100,000 for sure. You think I have the mental capacity to handle that money? No way. Matt, can you give us a Trey impersonation of not a dead cat, not a dead cat, not yeah. Man, how does he do that? It's always so funny when Trey does it. It cracks me up. How does he do it? Like, the intonation in his oh, I would definitely full duck shirt suit, like a very nice duck suit, like a tailor-made duck suit. Oh my god, I would totally do that. If I make a 6-figure trade, of course I would buy it. But anyway, how does Trey do it? Not a dead cat, not a dead cat, not a dead freaking cat. His energy is just different. Like, I think we're both high energy, but his is like, it's just a little bit more turned up. Net worth? Sir, this is a Wendy's. Net worth. Like $6? I don't know. Do I look like a person who cares about money? Here we go. GameStop. Next resistance at this point, little bit at 168, mainly 185. I'll repeat that for the people in the back. Little bit 168, mainly 185. Dude, I want GameStop calls. What am I doing? Do I have money? I don't have day trades. What do I do? He's freaking out, folks. Honey, the guy in the duck shirt's freaking out. I'm getting hot. I'm actually overheating. What is going on in my life? GME 160 for 1 bot dip. Can you go over the important levels? Just nailed that. Matthew, what a great name. You're making money. That's a smart play. Big brain play from Matt. Never forget start match tractor to 11. CIDM. And what is an NFT? NFT is a non-fungible token. It's just a fancy thing going on in the world of crypto right now. All those fancy pantses. Matt shows up on a stream with a duck chair shirt, and tractor supplies when he hits 6 figures. It's gonna get weird. You guys think, hey man, something's a little off with that guy's brain. I hope all of his serotonin levels are right. I hope he's not hitting dopamine too hard. It would get bad fast. But I'm here for it. That's what showbiz is, baby. All right, what's going on in the Discord? Hello, Discord. Can I, like, hang on, let me just ask you. I want to tweet this out, but I need to give you I want to give you props. I need your Twitter. All right. Should we sell it? I think we could sell this as an NFT. I don't even know what that means. It's just fun to say. Like, we're just selling everything as an NFT. You want those groceries? NFT. You want to pay for your Netflix subscription? NFT. You want to buy this stock? You got to have an NFT. I don't know what it means, but I just know you need NFTs now. Are they real? Are they fake? I don't know. It doesn't matter. You're not asking the right questions. The right question is, can you make money? Not, does this have a lasting positive societal impact? No. Can you make money? There we go. AMC breaking 11. Practically bringing a tear to my eye. Is this what it's like watching a kid grow up? For all the parents out there, is this what it feels like to like bring a human, like a little baby human, from baby form to teenage form to adult form? Is it the same feeling right now with AMC and GME? Let me know. Someone just commented, like just random chat. Like once in a while I look over and I see the chat, it's like flying at 1,000,000 miles per hour. And they're like, this dude's weird. And I just feel like everyone else is like, must be your first time on the show. Here we go. GameStop moving. The squeeze is over, says Wall Street. This just in. Squeeze, not over. Adam Smith. Matt, I love when you're in a good mood. Adam, I love when you're in a good mood. It's all about those good vibes. All right. Anyway, so Twitter suspended me twice. Not sure why. All right. So can you? Well, how do I give you credit then? Can you let me know how to like the best way to give you credit? Because I don't want people to think that I somehow made it, because I definitely didn't. Guys, team, I'm not artistic. I did make this though. Where is it? This is very important. Let me know. I think we could auction this off for a charity. This is a drawing though. Chair and I got into a big fight, so that was like a sorry that I made for Chair. Just so everyone knows. AMC. He's a drawer. We're going, team. This is we're just on the rocket ship. I think I'm forgetting about something. Hang on. Quick break. Quick team break. Obviously, I think I'm just losing it because I've been up since 3:30 Eastern. Well, 3 Eastern. So this is just like what someone like on the last little bits of their like brain neurons firing looks like. That's what's so cool about technology is like no matter like the craziness going on in your brain, you could just click the button to live stream and give it to the world. Like in the past, like before the days of technology, all of your mental stuff, it was kind of it was personal to you and it was quiet. It didn't really permeate throughout the like greater society. But now with technology, you could stream whatever you want. It's crazy. Nothing, no one's stopping me except for the big shamrock show I am. The big shamrock industry. I love, you're having a good streaming day. I very much judge like how the daily stream goes. The earlier we go off the rails, the earlier the better. You just do it. Just where's my mouse? Hail Mary it. All right, AMC touched 1123. It's down to 1092 now. Let's see if it could hold 11. 11's obviously important support. Resistance. Let's see what happens there. At this point, with GME, I'm feeling good about 185. Past 185, we're looking at 212. Chapstick up, team. It's hard to travel through space with a chap lips. No one knows what it means, but it's provocative. I completely messed that up. No one knows what it means, but it's provocative. It gets the people going. Anchorman. Here we go. Danny boy, Dan Landry. Welcome back. Welcome back to the show. It's the Duck Show Spectacular episode. I don't know what episode we're on, team. Episode 8. Why not? We'll call this one episode 8. Rick erased 30K of GME loss by doubling down, and the NASA shirt Go Apes. What's going on, Rick? Like a duck suit, look like Dumb and Dumber. Oh, those like super bright suits, the orange one and that light blue one. Hang on 1 second, team. Excuse me. What's going on? Tesla's moving the wrong way. AMC's moving the wrong way. GME's moving the wrong way. I only want to see green. Well, in those top two, not in Tesla. I want to see red in Tesla. Contacts. Where are the contacts on a phone? Where are you? Why does Apple make this impossible to find? Dumb. Where are my contacts? I legitimately can't find the contacts on my phone. All right, what are we doing? AMC 1084, GME 162. What's the S&P 500 doing? Is that why? Is it bouncing? Are we seeing that silly V-shaped crap going on again? We definitely are. Time and time again, they bring it down. Looks like it's about to capitulate, and then they just bring it right back up. That's been the pattern over like the past 2 weeks. Oh, where do we have any buyer walls on AMC? What's our level 2 looking like? Not any ones of note. I'm almost starting to think doesn't matter though with all this like off-market trading. Can you check out costs? Yeah, all right. Let me go back to the chart requests that I've been writing down. This list is getting big. Costs. Been in class all morning, just got out, came to see Matt and the gang with our stonks ripping. Gonna be a good day, boys. I love that, William. Positivity only. My put on GME at 128 sucks right now. Good thing I have till April 1st. I need my own chair in ducks. If it hits 6 figures, I'll personally get my son's brand to make LDNBXB Maccor's Duckening collection. I love that. Juan, should I sell my 1050 calls on AMC or wait? Wait, brother. I would wait. Hey, Tom just joined the Discord. Oh, I forgot. If you want to be a member of the Moon Gang Discord, it's in the description of this video. It's through Patreon. Check it out. It's about 500 people strong. Really fun community. Oh, Randall. The AMC gain is like when your kid says your first name instead of your wife's boyfriend's name. I just spent $5 to say this, so I'm taking my characters. Wes, I love that. Cost, we'll do that. When is baby chair being born? We'll find out. Tom, new member here. How about a shout out? Shout out to Tom. Thank you for joining the Moon Gang Discord. Honestly, I will get anyone who joins the Discord today. Obviously, I will give you a shout out. Why not? It's a good day. It's positive vibes. Anyone who joins the YouTube membership, you're going to get a shout out. I'm just going to shout out random people in chat. It's a good day. You got to spread those vibes. It's obvious that hedgies are taking this on a roller coaster, trying to shake paper hands. We must hodl. Even when things look bleak, look at the volume today. The volume's already pretty nice. It really is. Where are we at? GameStop already 21 million. Yes, the average volume is 19 million, and obviously it's not even noon. AMC's volume is 65 million already. Average volume 114. I think we're gonna eclipse that. We just need to get this baby above 11. Remember, that is resistance. The RSI is most likely blown out on the intraday chart. So it's okay if it has to take a little bit of a breather. A breather's good because then it allows it more room to run. Carson Oldson, shout me out. There's your shout out. All right, let me go through. Unsubbed. Didn't know you were a big chapstick shill. I'm a chapstick shill. I am a big shamrock shill. Lots of shills. Just the duck industry as a whole. This entire thing is funded by the duck industry. They're like, we need more interest in ducks. Let's hire that kid Matt. He has a boring channel. Let's turn it around. Yeah, big duck sellout here. Wow, I'm missing all these super chats. Hang on. Bought a Hanes shirt a couple days ago, put it on, ripped the sleeves. So I just bought 2 puts on HBO. Is this how trading works? Matt, been here a few months. This is my first super chat. Urgent apes. Turn off stock lending program in Webull. It's on auto lending. Yeah, that's a good point, Richard. Turn it off if you're on Webull so people can't short from your shares. Hey, Matt, love the stream. Chair calls all day long. What do you think about GE puts $11, 521 strike, big resistance at 13? Joe, that is on the list. Someone else just asked about GE calls, so we'll dive into GE. Triple X, what's going on? Something is wrong. I think my portfolio is sick or something. It's in the green. Tiblio check. All right, yeah, we will go through Tiblio. Team, 300 likes away from 5K. Fun psychological level to get through. It does get other people in here. It helps with the stream. Just with that engagement, obviously YouTube, the more people that interact, whether you're hitting that subscribe button, dropping a like, or leaving a chat, all that engagement helps get more people in here. Help us Space Ape out. Matt, you say something? LOL, I don't speak Spanish. Jessica Martin, thank you. I'm only down 1K now. This is great. What's going on? Oil field trash. Hey Matt, number one fan here. You missed my super chat. Which one? I just read that one. Sorry if I missed it. It's been a crazy day, team. We're all over. Finally, buying the dip worked. It's obvious that hedgies are taking this roller coaster. Yep. I promised my wife I wouldn't spend any more money on super chats. How and when did you find out likes and GME price are connected? Also, is it a good time to buy crypto, or do you believe it'll dip more? I do believe it'll dip more. And Mark, I found out that all of this is connected, GME and AMC, just because it's good vibes. I mean, it's just good karma. Good vibes always win. Good guys always win. That's when it's over, is when the good guys win. So good vibes, good karma. Obviously, it's going to help it go up because the good guys win. When the roosters are crowing and the cows are spinning circles in the pasture. Okay, let's fly together. Hedgie's just desperate as Lord Bagdanoff will have their souls if the squeeze gets squoze. Hold the line, fear not, Hedgie nor his greed. Austin, I got your message. I will be responding. Wishing everyone positive vibes and huge gains today. If you buy 5 puts at once and close all 5 on the same day, is that 1 day trade or 5 go apes? It is 1 day trade. You can actually sell them individually. If you buy them all at once and then sell like 2 and then 3, that's still 1 day trade because it's just the opening and closing of a position. Mark West becoming an astronaut. Shout out to Mark West. Welcome aboard. All right, let's go through the list of like requests for chart analysis. Then we'll check on Tiblio. Lots of things to do. Lots of things to do. Oh, thank you so much for those 5,000 likes. Thank you for everyone for subscribing. Did anyone else just join the Patreon? I don't think so yet. What's going on with Tesla? Not cool, dude. AMC update. I could leave the AMC level 2 up here so you guys could check that out. Matty Matt, member for like 2 months. You keep up my spirits through all the bloodbaths. So shout out to Cherry Maguire and Duck Shirt. NFTs for the win. All right, let's do some of these daily chart analysis. I'll leave this up just so everyone can check it out. All right, first one. Let's go through this list. It is a big list. CIDM. We'll go through them quick. CIDM, it's moving, but you're looking for that breakout at 220. Good chance of a rejection there. Right now, the bar is an inside day, so there's not like much info that you could get from it. Mr. Boulay here. Thank you for joining, Mr. Boulay. I love saying that name. CIDM, awesome. PRQR, PRQR ripping. Don't chase it. What is this? Another NFT announcement? Like the breakout came at 6:30, so like you're a little late to the party if you're chasing this one now. GE. Okay, we have people betting on both sides of GE. GE is currently looking weak. I think the next support is pretty much $12. So I wouldn't be doing this now. Someone was asking about calls for like quite a bit out on 13. I think that's a realistic bet depending on how far you go out. But overall, GE, I mean, we're seeing lower highs, higher lows. It's just consolidating. So either you just have to wait for consolidation to end and then you'll get a better idea of the next major leg for GE. But overall, GE is kind of like a slow, boring mover. So just be careful with that. I think there's just better swing opportunities in the market than GE. Ride, this was suffering from a hit piece. Austin joining the Patreon. Shout out to Austin. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. Ride got absolutely demolished because of a Hindenburg thing. And obviously people haven't been buying it back, so that's not good. Eventually, I do think that Lordstown Motors Workhorse will bounce back, but I would like to see a bit more momentum before I put my money on it. Okay, CTRM. CTRM, remember, someone was asking about the short interest. I don't know how to like accurately track down the short interest for CTRM, but overall, I don't think any marine shipping company is a good long-term play. That doesn't mean you can't make money on it in the short term though, especially like say right around here. If you get in at 66 cents, play a nice balance, like get your profits, get out. Shipping companies, they have nice movements, but it's like they're very quick and rapid. They shoot up and come right back down. So basically you're trying to get in, ride it for the shoot up, take your profits and get out. I wouldn't argue that they're long-term plays. FNKO, another Tiblio pick from yesterday. I was told that it's on it again, on the list again today. Kind of weird, honestly, not moving much today. It has resistance at 20. I would want FNKO to break out above 20. Okay, how's Kohrs doing? A lot of people asking about Kohrs. Ryan Hamblin, thank you for joining. Shout out to Ryan. Kohrs is moving. I know this is another, like, people are interested in it, as in there's a high short interest. People are excited about a short squeeze. From a technical level, I would like it above 30. But if you're looking for a short squeeze play, I still strongly believe GME and AMC have a better statistical chance of being squeezed. But Kohrs does look like it's having a nice bounce back. SOS, I'm assuming SOS, Riot, all of those are down today because Bitcoin's getting hit. So a gap down and is coming back. Nice technical bounce off of 520. So you could use that, the intraday low, as your risk point. Other than that, you'd have to use 420. Maybe a play back up to $8. But with this one, I would actually care more about what Bitcoin's doing than SOS itself. If crypto has strength, I would think that SOS will have strength. PLBY, what's going on with Playboy? Is that like an actual stock? I didn't know Playboy was an actual stock. It's getting hit. Someone was asking about it getting in NFTs, very possible. But for now, until that announcement, the stock looks pretty weak. I would actually want to short it down to sub 16, which isn't much, so I probably just wouldn't trade it. VIH. Another very weak one. What is going on? If this breaks below like 1180, I think it could actually come back down to whatever this start was. What is this, like a failed SPAC deal or something? This isn't looking the best. XPEV getting absolutely annihilated, really. Here we go. GameStop waking back up, still calling for 185. Let's look for AMC to retake 11. 11 is resistance. 185 is resistance. Let's get going on GameStop. I want GameStop calls. Do I have free money? When will I ever learn my lesson? Lesson. Probably never. Whatever. Let me get through this list before I get distracted again. We're all over the map. XPEV looks very weak. The next opportunity, I think it's coming down to 25. It could catch itself at 30, so watch 30. If not, watch 25. APOP. APOP, very, very bad pattern. It gaps up, and then no one's buying the gap up. That's weak. I would almost want to do a gap fill back down to 370. When things gap up and then people don't buy that new price, that's not a good sign. APOP, Riot, same thing as SOS, probably weak today because of Bitcoin. Looks like it is bouncing off of 38 though. So if it can hold 38, interesting. But more so, you'll get a better indication of Riot, Mara, Canon, all of those, SOS, the 9, more so by watching what Bitcoin does. LOV, what's LOV doing? LOV looks like it wants to break out. Watch 622. This thing could get moving. That's an interesting play. It looks very bullish to me. Above 622, I think this thing could really rip. At a minimum, I would want to play it up to 730, and then I'd watch 840. But watch for this breakout of 622, 625. Worth a spot on your watch list. AVIFY. AVIFY. Advanced info something. Ugh, ugly, awful. Avoid it. Low volume, unless this is just the wrong stock. But a super low volume play, it's not traded. I would avoid it. Uh-oh, team. Rut-row spaghetti-o. So here's what's going on with the S&P 500. Usually when we see sell-offs like this, they've been caught right away, and then it's just like a hardcore V-shaped recovery, like all intraday. This time it's now showing weakness. If it can't retake this trend line, you might want to get some puts. RKT, someone just said, hang on, now I'm already behind again. Go behind so quickly. Hang on, I need to see what's going on in the Discord. Okay. 100% how it feels. Okay, but feel free to tweet it out. But I don't know if anyone can follow me currently. Twitter, case open. I don't know if you like it. LOL. No, I definitely want to give you a bit of credit. This is awesome. Hang on, let me download this picture. Wait. Why can't I download it? How do you download it? All right, hang on 1 second, team. What is my email? Never ever remember. Why does this not work? GameStop 167, AMC 1083. All right, just emailed you or DM'd you. You emailed me that picture. Where are we? What's going on? What's going on? What else is going on in chat? TQR halt. Don't forget to soundboard a GameStop. See link above. Also some good red. I can't download it from here. Open original. Oh, you have to open it. And how do you download it? All right, I'm getting somewhere, team. Where's the download? This is just the original. Why can't I download? I'm trying to just show everyone this awesome picture. This is, I'm excited to get out. Yeah, I think emailing it to me might be the best option. Anyway, awesome picture. Excited to show everyone. Blah, 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 blah. Twitter case. Why are there so many people? There's a big correlation between people in the Discord and on my chat who also get banned from forms of social media. Like a concerningly high correlation. Maybe we're the problem. So PRQR, is it a volatility halt or a what kind of halt is it? Ryan, Austin, where are we at? All forms. All right, here we go. Awesome picture. Twitter time, social media time. This will definitely help these stocks go to the moon. There we go. There we go. Ooh. There. All right, GameStop update 166. They're both kind of trading flat. Honestly, I think this is okay because what it's doing is let's RSI 5 minutes. So see, this is okay. It very, very much is. You're gonna see this a lot. The RSI, too much bullish momentum. It needs to take a bit of a breather. So this is common. It shoots up, let it take a breather so the RSI can come back neutral, and then it'll have more room to run again. Very, very common. And honestly, this is resistance. I didn't even know this trend line was here. So it just got knocked out of trend line. The RSI was overblown. This is very, very much okay. I'm assuming it's a similar situation with AMC. Look at that. RSI was blown out. It's just taking a breather. It's okay. Normal action. As much as we want them to, stonks don't just go up. All right, let me go back to Twitter. All right. Desktop. Awesome. This is what someone just made a Discord member. Check this out. This is so cool. This has to be a good sign. Wait. Why is it not showing up? I just tweeted it. Here it is. Get the chair. I'm not ducking around. Oh, this is so awesome. Thank you, E. I'm not ducking around. Oh, the Clark Kent ripping off the suit. There's just so many layers to this beautiful piece of art. Thank you. That's awesome. All right, back to business. GameStop taking a little bit of hit. Once again, completely okay. Support at 150. The RSI is cooling off. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. All right, where are we? Someone else had questions in the Discord. In the works. Oh, this is cool too. You guys are so creative. Austin, I'm excited for that. What are your thoughts on SYF? Let's check out SYF. SYF. Potential solid dip buy, honestly, at 38. Solid risk to reward. Just be careful. It might have a tough issue getting above 40.50. A breakout at that level. All right, back to business. Tesla's going the wrong way. I didn't. What's GoPro and that stuff up to? Probably get out of these Tesla puts. Coming back with vengeance. GoPro, not doing much. EPGY. That's the one I'm shorting, right? I should just get out of those, take the money and put it into something else. How's Viacom looking today? Still below 69. Crazy. Viacom, what other ones have we? Geo. That was a big Geo. This was a big Biblio bet against. But and for good reason, this looks weak. I would try to play it down to right above 7. This looks weak. I'm assuming the options market's probably kind of like dry for it though. So even though it looks weak, we might not be able to capitalize on it. All right, AMC 1048, GME 156. All right, let's go over some of these super chats now that I'm once again missing. What if it won't let me buy a call spread on E-Trade? Is there a certain price type I should be choosing, suggesting a net credit limit spread? Kyle, yeah, that sounds right. Like they call it like different stuff. But Kyle, you're also gonna have to have like pretty much the right permissions. Like there's different levels of options permissions. So make sure you have the right one on E-Trade. Are hedgies trying to keep us under 11 or are people selling some profits? A lot of things. I mean, 11 was already previous resistance. It's a good area to take profits. The RSI was overblown. I'm really not surprised we were rejected at 11. It was just like you can't have like an infinite amount of bullish momentum. It makes sense that we hit it. We're cooling off. We're looking for that next test of it. Oh, that's not good. Wait, I'm playing these for next week, so I don't need to get out of them right away. The S&P broke this trend line, which is now bullish. I think GME is spooking the really big money, and I don't mean hedge funds. They left the NS because of this pardon nonsense. Long-term harm may ensue. Possible. Shampoo is better. It goes on first and cleans the hair. I love this community. You make me LMAO all day. Let's have a 8 party one day. I'm willing to travel. Keep up the great work. I think that would be such a blast. I'm game. So easy to talk me into anything though. Diamond hands for those who bought GME at 500. Is dark pool trading happening during the market? Can this explain big drops without volume? It does happen during the market, yes. But for drops during the market, I'm not sure. That was like the one thing I asked Josh that like it was a little confusing of does trades off market impact the direct market? I was still a little bit confused about that, so I would like to dive into that one a bit more. So I can't give you a definitive answer. Awakening. How's RKT doing? Someone just asked about RKT. Still looks pretty weak, but maybe it's so weak that it's time for a bounce play. But honestly, it could also easily head down to 21. I don't think RKT is really a trade at this moment. Dom, check the chart. Let me know your non-financial advice. Tom, if you're listening to me, the way you connect to Discord is through Patreon. Just click on My Apps. You should see an option that says My Apps, and that's how you get connected. If you're listening, or anyone that's having issues with the Patreon Discord connection, it's all through My Apps, and then you'll see an option to connect to Discord. Zon, nice bounce off of 150-ish. Good risk to reward play, honestly. Quack, 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 quack. We're hitting the market with the flying V today, boys. Benjamin, thank you. Bye, AMC, break the wall. Chair is my wife's boyfriend. Josh Diaz, good vibes only. I love that, Josh. Let's LFG. Let's get the energy up, my fellow apes. What's up, Matt? Yo, Matt, thanks for doing this. All the love every day. What's your opinion on psychedelic market, specifically NUMI, I don't. I think they're kind of the same as cannabis, of like a good long-term play. One day they will be legalized. One day those stocks will do well, but maybe not in like the immediate short term. So like I would look at them as more of like a longer-term investment. I have an unrelated sentimental duck tattoo, a constant reminder that I'm in the right community. Wildlife biologist, day duck trader. I love that. See the snake lady. Tiblio CX 416 calls. Thoughts? All right, let's check out CX. Okay, it looks like GME and AMC are starting to bounce. CX, don't like it that much because it could keep selling off. Clearly, the bears have been in control. It's just not a play for me. I would like to get it closer to support. Please put this fat stack of 199 on GME. You got it, backyard music. Matt, I have 6K to spend on AMC. Good level to buy at. I need to average down from 1,300 shares at 1225. I mean, it's just all up to you. Like, what support? Like, technically now, 1045 is support. 10 is a good support. I don't know if we'll get there. I don't know how it's gonna play out, but 10 is support. 1050 is a little bit of support. 11 is resistance. You can play those technical levels. Obviously, this morning was like the best buying opportunity. Hey, possible to have a chat about Tilray, rebound possible, or likely have calls expiring April 1st, 28. Nathan, I don't think you gave yourself enough time. One day, I do believe that Tilray and APHA will rebound for sure. I don't know. Like, we're not getting that reaction we all expected to the New York marinara, like, legalization. You could play a nice bounce off of 20. I think cannabis will kill it one day. I think we just need more time. Disney take over AMC. They own the biggest movie franchise. Maybe. Could it's Amazon. Like, there's all those suspicions. But let's see how it like plays out, I suppose. Can't like confirm nor deny. All right, the market is looking very, very strong. I'm trying to pay attention to these SPY puts. Might want to pull them out, take a small profit, and move on with my life. Devon, get the chair ducks. RKT put up 125%. Hold on for zero profit like Matt. Tyler, I like that. Palbot, GME, AMC calls. Brr. What's going on, Ralph? Uh, 28 GME shares bought at 150. Oh, 28,000 GME shares buy order at 151. Did I see that? No, I didn't. I don't think my level 2 goes that deep, but that's awesome if that's a nice wall. NNDM short squeeze. Is NNDM running today? Not really. This isn't a short squeeze, but it's moving. I like it. It looks bullish, but that's not a short squeeze. AMC $14 call 326. Should I close today or run it? I mean, you might as well run it, Derek, because you're so close to zero anyway. Like, what do you have to lose? My opinion. Should I buy more AMC and to the moon? All up to you. Team, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. I can't tell anyone what to do. I just show you what I'm doing and try to answer some questions for people, but can't tell you what to do. They're looking bullish to me, though. I mean, AMC is up 17% today. GME is up 31% today. Looking bullish. NNDM, please. It's going crazy. Yeah, it's looking very bullish. It's not a short squeeze, though. It's just a low float. People are just buying it. I'm bullish on NNDM. I have a position. I want it to go up. It's just not a short squeeze. All right, I think I'm finally caught up on Super Chat. Super Chat. What's going on in the Discord? Back to any news on Vizio? I just know it's IPOing today. I'm not going to trade it just because I don't trade new IPOs. I just sold an IPOE 15 put. If I'm okay if it exercises, what do you think about my chances? So if it exercises, if a put exercises, that means you're selling IPOE. It's your right to sell. What do you think the chances are? IPOE. What are you looking at? Oh, you got rid of it. Okay. 15 April 16th. Yeah, I mean it is looking weak. Looks like it was going to go in the money. I think you made a good call. TCAT, how's TCAT doing? Still trying to hold on. TCAT battling back. Hit 40, almost 44 this morning. TCAT alert team. DLPH. What? DP. Wait. DLPN. Yeah, DLPN. Kind of weak. JFIN. All these NFT plays not looking the best. Okay, why does it always pick the wrong one? HOFV coming back, interesting. TCAT actually kind of looking the strongest out of all the HF or NFT plays. I understand elementary supply and demand, but could you explain what would happen if hedgies purchase all the shares they had to, assuming the diamond hands are forever? It would just, I mean, I don't know the outstanding size, but like the stock would go up considerably. Dark wing ducks got no love from dark pool ducks. Sell your TPGY. What's going on with TPGY? I had an order for the second one. I took some profits already. Oh, it is turning around. All right, TPGY. It's just cancel order. Okay. That is way too loud in my ears. What are we trading at? 242. All right, let's try to get out at 250. Other two, we're just locking in some profits. Profits. I don't want that to like blow my ears up again. I kind of feel like I should get out of these SPY puts for the time being. Maybe not. I'm watching, like, so this is bullish, a trendline break, but then is it going to be a double top rejection? Same, like, this looks the exact same as Tesla right now. So I'm just watching this to peel off, take the profits while I have it. I'll see if these get filled. I just get out. I'm not going to lose this trade over 20 bucks. All right, so I locked in, I don't even know. So I sold one at 3, which was a gain of 160. And then I sold two more at 240, which together was a gain of 200. So almost 500 bucks, I think. I don't know. No one said math is my strong suit. So lock those gains in. Cool. Money. I checked FNKO, Mike. It wasn't looking the best. Like, it didn't look as strong as it did yesterday. It was an inside day. Go to the daily chart. Like, I think FNKO looks better above 20. It's just like it was in the previous day's bar already. We just need that follow through above 20. P. Lee, thank you for that super chat. Long time no see. How about them 2 billion fake shares? Julian, we actually did a full talk about that. It's not 2 billion fake shares. We kind of debunked that. We had Josh, the original author of that, on Twitter. We did a whole run through. I'll post like that interview as a separate video tonight. Not 2 billion fake shares though. That's how much just trading volume that Citadel Securities basically fostered on the OTC market. So not a dark pool. Lots of misconceptions going on about like what all that information means. But feel free to check that out. I can't like perfectly rehash it all now. But still some like crazy things going on. But I don't think it's as, I don't know. I think there's social media is like pumping up the meaning of it. Where have you been though, buddy? I miss you. I miss you and your positivity. Do I still have my GoPro puts? I do. Should I get out of those? Team? Where's my GoPro put? Oh, these are coming down. That's not cool. Is GoPro ripping? That's straight up not cool, dude. Yeah, it is ripping. What was this? That's a nice technical bounce. I feel like I just like missed my opportunity. I'm gonna wait a little bit. I'd be more concerned if it successfully gets above a let. As I say that, it shoots up. Son of a nutcracker. All right, maybe patience is the play with that one. What's my expiration date? I have quite a while. And I'm actually negative on it now. Are you kidding me? I was up like $500 from it yesterday. Uh, Kelsey, can I share my OnlyFans link? Much love. Sure, you could tweet it at me. Fleek, fleek. Been sharing the merry love with Bruce, Trey, and Andrew. But Julian, I need you. What about me and my needs, buddy? Do I have the maturity to handle you going to other people? No. Need you. DFV. Liquidated my 401k and got a consolidation loan to get 23k extra powder. That's ridiculous. That's wild. Man, I truly, truly wish you the best of luck. Mm-hmm. All right. What's going on? AMC 1050, GME 161. Roaring Kitty did tweet. Let's see what he's talking about. Oh, I don't know if I can play this. They're like, can someone let me know what that audio is? 15 Tesla semi-electric trucks are expected to be delivered to Pepsi this year. Is that why it ran up a bit on me? Or is it just perfectly mirroring the S&P 500? Almost to a T. What else is going on in the world? Do you need to send me anything like during stream for notifications? At Matt underscore thing. At Matt underscore Kohrs. I just said at Matt underscore thing. At Matt underscore Kohrs. It's the same thing on Twitter and Instagram. If it's for whatever reason for you to reach out to me on Instagram, it's the same thing. Hang on. Maybe they're not moving right now because I didn't update my emojis. Maybe I'm the problem. All right. No Gregs. In Vegas now to make sure I get lucky. Julian, I love that. Hey Matt, missed my original question earlier. Netflix is selling any technicals and shorts you can think of to share on buying puts. NFLX. Let's check that out. Sorry, Mr. Corcor. Yeah, Netflix is getting hammered. Be careful though. Good shot it bounces at 500. It's an important technical level. It's an important psychological level. So if you feel very confident that it's coming down, like definitely have at it. But like there might be some dip buyers entering pretty soon. I would feel better about put plays if it breaks below 500 and breaks below this trend line, which today would be around 498, tomorrow 499 ish. So I would wait for that breakdown because there is a good chance it could just bounce off of this. So Mr. Corcor, just I would wait a little bit unless you for some reason like just really hate it, have at it. But don't be surprised if it bounces right here. Whoa, 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 whoa. You're trying to keep the market up. You might have to cut this for less of a profit. I'm just watching the S&P 500 on this little diddly. Tesla destroying me, of course. Sorry if you covered this already. My boss was bothering me while I was trying to listen to your stream. Can you check out HOFV? Of course, of course. HOFV. So daily looks very weak. The 5-minute looks more strong. On HOFV, you're looking for that breakout of 480, then 5. Resistance at both of those, but a breakout of 5, we know HOFV can like really, really run. So that's what I would be watching with that. What are you doing, Tesla? What are you doing, dude? AMC update. Hopefully this like little downtrend we have from 1127 till now is going to be ending soon. It hit 1123. Right now it's at 1040. Gamestop trading flat at 160. Bullish pennant, not exactly. This is more of a bull flag. These perfect downward channels typically break upward. It's just a question of like when are they going to break? Can't believe Gpro is doing this to me. Weird volume spike. People trying to, I don't know. It could just get dumped. How's TME doing today? Coming back? Not really. That was a bad play. How's Viacom looking? Viacom's still weak. That's crazy. Viacom, what else do we have? SABR. Well, they're letting the market fight back for another day. Came very, very close to breaking down, but now they're just buying it back up. Interesting. These don't matter. These don't matter. Right. These don't matter. New trend lines. All right. We're seeing if both AMC and GME can break their downtrends. Do I have any orders pending? No. But I'm about to get rid of this SPY put. I just don't get what's going on. I'm questioning, is this just going to be like a fake out breakout? Patience, patience, patience. Hey Matt, my first options trade 11 contracts AMC 1050 call. What would you do? I would hold. I would hope for this breakout. New to options, wondering if this is a good one. VIH 1250. Sell a call for 416 150 in option. Love the good vibes. Hang on one second. The market is ripping. Shoot. Come on. All right, I need to close this. Do I give it a second? I don't want to give back everything. I just know these upward channels, these perfect upward channels are bear flags. Like the way this is a bull flag and they commonly break upward. That's what we have. These are bear flags. These commonly break downward. So I just don't know if I'm going to be like the sucker who sells at like the worst point. What was your question? A VIH. VIH. VIH doesn't look like it's going anywhere. Closures. 1250, sell a call. So Paul, you're saying you want it to be below 1250 if you sold a call. That's what you're saying. If you think this is going below 1250, which I think there's a decent chance of, it's a weird chart though. Low volume. I don't really love it. AMC trying to break out. I think this is going to be like a tough like first options trade. I really do. But basically, if you're selling a call for mid-April, you're saying that you at 1250, you want this to be below 1250 by mid-April. Boeing, what's going on with Boeing? Nice bounce. I mean, it's an okay play if you're going to risk today's low. Just be careful because like the market, the S&P 500 can still turn on us today. Holy smokes, it's the baby. No, it's Matt Kohrs. Or is it? Caleb, thanks for becoming an astronaut. Shout out to Caleb. Gopro is ripping. Is it seriously? Gopro. Not real. I mean, it's already. I need like an alert for GoPro above 12. Looks like AMC is about to make a move. A sneaky midday lunch move. Let's see how the new conspiracy theory. They're attacking my bandwidth on my phone. They're trying to ruin your time in Vegas, Julian. Well, update. Does look like AMC is about to make a move. We're watching right here. Basically, well, we need it above 1090, obviously, but the real breakout, in my opinion, comes at 11. Here we go. GME following, also about to test its trend line. The party might be back on. Am I tall enough to go? Oh, need chair a little bit. There we go. This need chair slowly in the background as team spirit. Team spirit. All right, where are we at? Gamestop looks like it wants to move. So many hours of sitting. Definitely can't be good. All the chiropractors in chat are like, seriously, man, don't do that. GME pushing on that trend line. AMC breaking out, looking pretty smooth with the breakout as well. S&P 500 coming pretty close to my pain point. I might just take a small W on this one. Here we go. About to make some money. AMC 1065. I want it at 1090. These are back to break even. I guess I could get out of break even. Up from 1,000 down to 34 bucks. This is nuts. All right, I need to get out. I don't know how much more pain I could take with the S&P. Come on, stop. Yeah, you can see chair better, can't you now? Before you couldn't really see chair. Now chair is like supporting us. Why is Gopro not on this list when I bring it up commonly? Team. Don't forget. Friendly reminder. Join up with the Moon Gang by hitting that subscribe button. And then if you guys could drop a like, we're at 5.5. There's 11,500 of you in here. If we could hit 7.5, that would be awesome. If 2,000 of you could show a little bit of love and support for the fellow Space Ape, for Gamestop, for AMC, it'd be much appreciated. Obviously, it helps me out the YouTube algorithm. I always forget to talk about that stuff, but it really does. I would appreciate your subscription, the like, the options pickers pinned to the top of chat. Don't forget to sign up for Webull. This is Webull on the screen now. You'll get 1 free stock for signing up, another free stock for depositing $100. How's Harley Davidson looking? Isn't that under HOG, H-O-G? The weird stock to memorize. Nice bounce play. Is it a call? Is that what Tiblio's saying about? Ooh. Honestly, I don't think we need these websites. Thank you. 5.7. We're climbing. Can we hit 6K? Where's Hog on this? I would still like to see more. I want to know where the big money bets are. I mean, I guess that's kind of the second biggest one of the day. No. ARVL is a huge one. Lots of bullish bets. These are all bullish bets. People are betting on LIVX. That's just so funny that they email me to like pump and dump them. BIIB, Biogen, huge bets. Hog, I don't know. Hog, it looks like a very respectable bounce play. GameStop rejected right at that trend line. Oops, sorry. Let's switch this one. I need to buy a standing desk too. The chair and I could hang in. It's disgusting. AMC holding strong above the trend line, 1054. But that is, now it's struggling at 1060 in general. GameStop, little wedge thing going on. Resistance, support, all at like the mid 150s. Now we have this trend line. Finally reached my goal of 69 shares. Yeah, come on. What's going on? All right. Back to guys, stop spamming read the chat. If you continue to spam that, I will block you. All right. Let's go to these super chats, see what's going on. AMC, $13 calls, mid-April, not too expensive. Interesting. How's Harley Davidson look? I mean, it does look like just a nice bounce play. Like it got sold off and they're looking for a bounce off of that. Thoughts on cost, future value? No idea about. That's Costco, right? Yeah, Costco wholesale. Their future value? No clue. Does look strong though. Looks like it's coming back up to 350-ish. That's where I think it's shooting up in the short to medium term. For its long term, I don't know. I don't really know about their fundamentals. My wife just saw my credit card bill and flipped out over the super chats. Also, what do you think? One call Tesla for 685 a expiration. I mean, right now Tesla's looking very strong. There was some announcement about delivering the Tesla semis to Pepsi. So people obviously are liking that news. But on an intraday basis, it's a little bit chasey, especially with resistance at 650. You might want to see how like the market digests the rest of the news for the day, Dimitri. Especially with like the SPY being so close to like the SPY always does this. Like it seems like it's been doing this a lot over the past like 3 weeks. It comes so close to like an official breakdown, and it almost looks like it's gonna break down, and then people are just buying it up. Same pattern, wash, rinse, repeat. And one of these days, though, it's not gonna work. They're gonna rip the rug. Please check. Also, did you see the reverse sign last eve at closing comparing RSI, HA? I don't know what HA is. I know the RSI was super low, and we were just like talking about the realistic chance of a bounce. I mean, I did that in my update video. I was just pointing out how usually, like, this was so horrendously beat down. The chance of a bounce was so high. Whenever you see the RSI this blown out, chance of a bounce statistically in your favor. Tesla looking a bit toppy right now. Please be careful, Dimitri. See if it can hold on to 638. Can you show me how to sell a put already on Webull? I want to sell my GoPro put, but the interface is weird and it seems like I'm selling a new contract and not the ones that I already have. So I have my GoPro on the other account. So like for this one, what I do is if I want to sell it, you just click on close order. That's how I do it on the web interface. I don't know if you're on your phone or what, Chris. So find the one you want to close and close it, and then how many you want to close, the price, blah, blah, blah. But close order. Check out MEIP, MEIP. Looks kind of weak. Lower highs, it keeps pushing on 320. So maybe that's a good support level to play off of. If it breaks below 325, I would get out. Or if you're trying to short it, obviously you could get a further sell. AMC picking back up. Happy Thursday, everyone. Keep your heads up and stay motivated. Matt, do you think GME will hit 150? I have an order for 30 more. Also, any day trades you are watching that way my chair can watch? As of now, no new day trades. I'm going to look at Tiblio in a second. GME hitting 150. I mean, yeah, we're only $6 away. It's very possible. Selfishly, I hope it doesn't. I hope it breaks above this trend line and rips. But it definitely could hit 150. Hey, Mott. Hey, Match. I bought 7 calls 1050 yesterday for AMC. April 30th. Thoughts? Also, great stream. Listen to you every day at work with my YouTube Premium. I love that. Carl. So you have 1050s for April. Thoughts? I mean, you're looking good. I mean, especially because now on intraday, AMC's bending back up. Look for it to get above first hurdle is 1075, 1090, then 11. But it looks like it's trying to fight back. And if it starts to sell off, well, just take your profits because you're definitely up from yesterday. Definitely up. Everyone knows dark pools are legal, correct? Manipulation. Yep, we were talking about that. Legal, yes. Immoral, potentially. BMY news today. Thoughts on I saw the book. Okay, RLX. What's going on, King Collins? Check out RLX. RLX. I would avoid it. Man, this does not look like a good situation. What is this? Bristol Myers Squibb announces relative. What is value? Okay, so for some pharma news, will you look at BMY and also PBY? I accidentally bought PBY when I was trying to buy BMY, so now I have both. Okay, BMY. I guess you're just hoping that it holds above 61.75. This resistance, you're hoping it turns into support. If it holds that, I think you're good. I don't know where you bought in, but your risk reward's like not that bad. It's not that good, but it's also not that bad. If you want to be a little bit more like loose with your play, you could use $60 as your risk. PBYI. That's, I guess, technically a bounce play off of the low nines. So if you just use like 9 as your support on that, that's okay. Maybe trying to catch a reversion play. I would like want to see another like tomorrow's bar exceed today's high for a nice like kind of valley look, like a more the start of a U. PPGY overbought. Oh, it's back to 17. Well, I'm happy I took those profits. Yeah, I mean, people are just playing the bounce off of the low 15. Tell Chris I had the same fear about Weeble, but the way it's formed is weird, but it's right. Okay, Chris, for you closing out your Weeble, yeah, some of the Weeble interface does take a little bit of time to get used to. Spy seems like it's at its make or break point. See what Spy is doing. I mean, it's just like this. These perfect upward channels are called bear flags. They break downward. The question is just when. If you could ever see a perfect channel like this, I mean, obviously not the best drawing, but just perfect upward channels. Upward channels are bear flags. Downward channels are bull flags. So let's see what happens. Basically, I want to see it test this trend line. If it looks like it's going to bounce, I'll probably get out of these puts. But if it breaks down, obviously, then I'll hold. Can you do a technical analysis on SNDL? I'm holding 300 shares for long term. I just want your opinion. Yeah, I mean, if you're in it for the long term, technical analysis really isn't going to matter. But it looks like you're getting finally a nice bounce off of, what is it? The 1 to 110 area. Yeah, this is a good region of support. So even if you're trying to look into getting into SNDL, now might be your time. You could risk 15 cents per share. Not too bad. And your potential reward is 150, 170, maybe even 2. But SNDL, just in general, if you're trying to play the marinara industry, I think Tilray, APHA, and CGC are better plays just because they're like better known companies. Thanks, Todd's. I guess I could, but I'm just trying to not get more DMCA issues. As if today matters anyway, though. Too much swearing already. All right, Tesla. I want to see how it reacts to 632. Market. I want to see how it reacts to 387. AMC coming back. AMC looking strong. This is what we want to see on AMC. Like we were talking about before, it shot up, the RSI was blown out, then the RSI had a big chance to cool off. Now we're fighting back, so it has more range to realistically run. Hopefully GME is right behind it. Let's go. Yo, Moon Gang, Space Apes. We are 100 likes away from 6K. If 100 of you beautiful people, you beautiful space ape, space exploring people, could drop a like, I would be much appreciative. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you. What's TCAT doing? God, I like legitimately think I need a chiropractor from sitting so much. My like hip feels screwed. TCAT waking up. TCAT. Let's see if it could get this breakout. Chance of rejection, of course. But you never know with TCAT. There we go. 6,100. You guys are the best. The freaking best. Oh, did anyone else? I forgot. I want to give a shout out to everyone in the Discord. Tom, if you have issues getting connected, I will help you personally. But Tom, Mr. Boule, Austin, Ryan, thank you for joining that Discord. That's awesome. If there's a oh. Here we go. AMC, GME trying to break out right now. Awesome. How's this looking? S&P must be looking strong because my puts are going to crap. Super strong. Just people buying it. We see this. It comes on the edge of a serious breakdown, and they're like, no. We got to keep the stock market alive. You question how many times they could do this. I'm 11/2 Friday. All right. Cool. Well, the GameStop and AMC are definitely going the right way for me. The market and Tesla are not. Balakin, you are right. Yeah. I don't use the Ashley that much. I know it's okay. I just like RSI, MACD, and the Keltner. Those are kind of my go-tos. Check out ALKS. I'm up 1,400 today. Tiblio rocks. Man, am I missing out on some of these Tiblio plays today? Wow, ALKS does have nice movement. Yeah, swing it. If you could get this breakout above, like, really above 20, ALKS might move. Congrats. Hang on, are there Gregs in chat? I don't think so. I mean, I'm sure they're always lurking. But, hey, Bollies. $70 call, 416 this morning, already printing money thanks to Tiblio. Tiblio is crushing it. If you guys, I mean, if you're trying to get into the world of options or if you're an options trader, Tiblio, it's great. I mean, people right now, all these super chats are about people making money. Geo, this was another Tiblio play. I believe they were betting against Geo, right? Super weak. Geo down. Hang on, but also not heavily traded. I think Geo's still coming down to the low 7, but I don't think that's enough for me to like get crazy about it. Obvious downtrend. It just doesn't move that much, like the dollar amount, smaller magnitude. What is our market doing? Jesus. Perfect buying. Very systematic. This is all algorithmic. Just buy. Like when you see such a perfect pattern. Any more suggestions for the marinara industry? No, I still. I mean, if you just want to play the industry as a whole, check out the ETF MJ. I have 100 shares. I believe we can average 25 each ape with, say, 2 million apes. That's 50 million shares held by us. Can we say reasonable? 100 shares. How'd you come up with 2 million apes, though? I mean, it sounds reasonable. I'm just curious, like, where you got those facts and figures. Moon Gang. Thank you, Michael. Where are we with S&P? GME trying to hold the breakout at 161. AMC is still strong, 1080. This is so just insane. I hate when they do this stuff because like it's not normal market action. It's just algorithms buy. It's so perfect and systematic. VIP options call for a month or two out or put. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with the company. Oh, I don't know. So what happened here? I would probably just, unless you know the news. I mean, if it's really bad news, I would probably try to hammer it down. But if people are just overreacting, I would try to write it back up. So I want to know why it sold off so bad. CME ever gonna come back? This is so disgusting. Ah, S&P can't do this forever. Does Tiblu have strike prices? Well, it depends on how you're playing it. Yeah, it does. So basically, for the long calls, long puts, look at the money call options 30 days from now. For the puts, look at the money put options expiring 30 days from now. But once again, their main like bread and butter stuff is right here, the short credit spreads. And that has the call or the put, the expiration, the strike, the percent of profitability, max return, max loss, like way more information for the short. Long calls, long puts at the money 30 days out. But obviously you can tweak it in like whichever way works best for you. This is their newest thing, their earnings call. It's pretty cool. RLX, that one that looks like crap and everyone's selling off. Most people, 52%, when's that happen? Tomorrow. 52% are buying calls on it and they're betting on a plus or minus $4 move. That's pretty interesting. They're looking for a $25 move on Lululemon next week. Cool stuff. It's $25 a month. If you use the link pinned to the top of chat or in the description of this video, you get a 10% discount. And they do have a 30-day money back guarantee. If you try it out and it's just not for you, I mean, I can personally attest to the fact that they're very, very responsive. If you have questions, concerns, anything like that, they're very easy to talk to. I mean, in fact, they do every Friday, as in tomorrow, they do live streams. So if you have questions, you could just check in. It's on YouTube. They have like their own channel, Tiblio. So if you have questions about this or that, you can ask the guys who made it. Of course, I'm more than willing to tell you how I'm using it and my thoughts. But if you have like a very specific like question of this, like that maybe I can't answer, they do live streams on a weekly basis. AMC slowly but surely going up. I love it. Love it. I love it. I love it. We just need more. Like we had good volume and everything, and now it's getting tired. But it's also midday, so obviously we're just looking for that to come back. The market is still bouncing. This is just now getting frustrating. Crazy. All right, all right, all right. There we go. Woo-hoo. We're crushing. I need some coffee. Excuse me for a coffee break. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Slurp, slurp, slurp. Here we go. Here we go, team. All right, GME battling at 160. AMC coming up to 1090. Resistance between 1090, 11. No obvious selling walls, though, which kind of surprised me. It looks like there is a seller wall, though. Oh, I guess there is one at 11. We just can't see it yet, but you can see it graphically here. There's a bit of a selling wall. About 20,000 shares on AMC. And honestly, I don't think that's shorts. I think that's just people happy taking profits. They probably got a little panicked and they're like, okay, 11 just a good place. I'll get out. I'll take my money. I'll be happy. I think that's like legitimate people just being like, I'm done with this. Look, look, look. Can you go over credit spreads when you get a chance? Love the channel. Okay, yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If one of these things really starts moving, let me know, but let's go over a credit spread. Okay, a credit spread is basically you're a short cred, a credit spread. Credit means like you're selling it for a premium. You're the seller. Short means sell. So long call means you're buying a call. Long put means you're buying a put. A short credit spread means you're selling a credit spread. A short naked put means you're selling puts. So when you hear short, think sell. So right here, basically, if you're using Tiblio, you're selling the first number and you're buying the second number. If it's a call, you get your max profit if it stays below that. So right here, if you bought an Adobe call that expires in mid-March, to get this max credit of a 19% return or $97, you would want it below 475. You would sell the 475, you would buy the 480. That's for a call. The put is the exact opposite. You still sell the first number and still buy the second number, but this time you want it to stay above 230. That's how you get your max profit. So if you think that Boeing is going to stay above 230 as of April 9th, you could get an 18% return or $46 per like contract spread that you sell. So basically, make sure you're selecting right, put or call, because it could be both. Select the right expiration. You sell the first number, you buy the second number. If it's a call, you want it to stay below it, that first number. If it's a put, you want it to stay above it. That's how you get your max profit. It tells you the chance of being profitable, your estimated credit, your max return, your return percentage, your max loss. Tells you when it just got updated. So right here, if you think that Alibaba is going to stay above $200 by the end of April, which I strongly think that it will do, you could get a 10% return. This is the type of stuff that will ensure your like the longevity of your trading career. AMC and GME are very fun. I mean, I'm having a blast doing it, but stuff like this doesn't happen all the time. This is the kind of thing where you make money off of GME or AMC. It's called your grub stake. You make your nice grub stake. You use that as your trading account. And then time and time again, you make consistent trades like this. Like you're not going to make some amazing bazillion% return trade. But if you're consistently making 28% return every 2 weeks, every week, every month, like whatever you want, you get to pick the date. If you're consistently making a return, that's how you are a long-term trader. As much as you might make on AMC and GME, when things go wild like this, it's really fun in games until it's not. Like as much as they go up, they go down. So the point is to like knock on wood, you get lucky with one big trade, you use that as your trading account, and then you make nice consistent trades every single week. And that's how you act as a professional trader. Yeah, basically, yeah. AMC 1080 got rejected the second time here at 1090. Rejection, rejection. So now 1090 to 11 is resistance. Go get lunch, homie. Take a few minutes, let the chair get some action. Thanks for all you do. RBLX is on fire today. Bought the dip yesterday. How's RBLX doing? Maybe I will go on a quick break. RBLX. Yeah, that's looking nice. A bounce off of 60 all the way up to 69. That's a crazy jump for Roblox. That's awesome. Congrats. Doug, I appreciate you being in here so much. Means a lot to me. All right. Up. There we go. All right. I don't know if this got demonetized. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. Just in case it got demonetized earlier, I'm going to stop this stream and restart another stream. Like, give me like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Find that stream. Make sure you're subscribed so you can find the next one. I'm going to restart it. You can hang out with Chair. I'm going to take a quick 10-minute break, get some tendies, but I'll restart the stream right away so you guys can hang out with Chair. You can talk and chat. Hang on, what is this one? Can you explain the exit strategy for a Tiblio credit spread? Thanks about getting a sub. Yeah, L. Randall, you basically let it go till expiration. Because if it stays above or below, depending on how you're playing it, that's how you get your max credit. Is it stays above or below it on expiration, you just ride it out. It's pretty easy. But anyway, I'm going to stop this stream just because of demonetization issues. I'm going to restart it right away. So just join right back in 3 minutes. Just search my channel, Matt Kohrs. It's going to be live very, very soon. You can hang out with Chair. I'll be right back. Thank you.